$2 bill. 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shannon show. Yeah. Today is Wednesday. The time is 7:45. Get down, get down, get down, get down with it. All right, I finally made it. I got in here because I got a $2 bill. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I got a $2 bill. Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Mhm. Mhm. So hope everybody's doing all right today. Man, trying to get up in here, up in here. Mm-hmm. 1 2 1 2. Uh, mhm. Yep. Today is Wednesday, so let's see here. The weather is. It says it's 74 degrees. It is. It was hot today outside. Cloudy. See, tomorrow, suppose the low supposed to be 55 and the high 80. So today the low is 56 and the high is 83. Hey, I got a $2 bill. Hey Kim, what's going on now? I finally got on here. I got a $2 bill. I got a $2 bill. Yeah, I got a two. Now what is this demo scenes? I don't hear beta. Demo scenes, I don't get it. Show on stage. Show what? What am I showing? Let me see here. Add another scene. I don't get it. What's this scenes on um here in this here on StreamYard. It says scenes. Add a scene. Well, how do I add a scene? Is it for free? I can't figure it out. New layout. Okay, let me try that. I guess I can't manage layouts. I got a new $2 bill. Oh, yeah. See here, guest. No, that ain't nothing much. Sitting here poking around, actually taking a look at this scenes beta here on StreamYard. It said demo scene 1, demo scene 2. So set outros is scenes beta. Let me see. I never actually played with this. I'm gonna try to figure out. No. Hey, what's up, Marlene? How you doing now? So Kim said, "What's happening?" Marlene said, "Hello." So what's going on now? No. Yeah. Marlene is speaking to Kim. Hey, Marlene. So last week, did you see that other week where I showed you about the thumbnails up thing? I showed Pandy when she was in here the other week. Let me bring that up. Uh, Let me find it. Bet you can't love me just once. You can try. It's this site right here, thumbs up dot TV. And what it is, it allows you to see a thumbnail before you bring it up on the screen. I mean, before you post it with your video. Thumbs up. Let me show you. So right here, this is thumbs up. Let me. So like if I got a thumbnail, I'll show you real quick. So if I take one of my thumbnails I created, bet you can't love me just once. You can try. Betcha, because I betcha. Betcha. All right. So if I got a thumbnail, they call me Ellie. So like I got an old thumbnail. Well, one of my recent thumbnails, I'll just throw it in there. Okay, so like my rematch thumbnail. So what it is, and like you can see it. You put it in there, and it'll show you what it will look like on the web browser. So as I keep scrolling down, and there's like where your title would be. So you'll see home on the web browser, home large, then home small, then like on the sidebar, and then it shows you like the channel page when it's large, and then channel page small, and then on the history, that's what the thumbnail will look like. Then the watch later large, watch later list is smaller, and then on the cell phone, which I really keep my eye out for, since most people on their phones. So this would look like on the home page, I guess, full width, and then on the column. Yeah, yeah, it's really nice. It's at what's up dot TV. Mm-hmm. I gotta drop my new video tomorrow. I gotta work on my thumbnail for tomorrow. I gotta upload some more videos, my shorts. They call me Ellie. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I meant to catch you, Kim, but I saw your thing and popped up. I wish I'd have caught you live today. Let me see here. So in the beginning. All right, so let me bring myself back. Huh. There it is. There it is. A groovily slightly transformed. Oh yeah, I finally signed up on Canva too. I used the free part of it, and it's really cool on there. On that, I'm sure you already know the Canva has those layout of thumbnails that you can use for your channel. I mean, they got some free templates, so I was really looking at those, and there's the ones that are really good. You have to pay for those thumbnails on Canva as well. I was looking at the other week. Bet you can just. But yeah, Kim, those that short that you commented on earlier, I was at Target. Target got a lot of Funko Pops. Yeah, all the Targets that I hit up, they got a lot of Funko Pops. Mm-hmm. In my new video, I was at the Toy Pit the other day. That Toy Pit, they really stepped up their game. Yeah, thanks, Kim. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I went to the Toy Pit the other day. So the new thing is that Labubu. Everybody love them some Labubu. So I did that video on the Labubu. So they had a bunch of them because we went down to the Toy Pit the other day, and we saw these ladies coming out, and they all excited. And I saw them with a box in their hand. They were taking a picture, trying to take a picture, I guess, put it on Instagram or whatever. And out the gate, I had an idea what it had to be. I said it had to be that Labubu box, and sure enough, it was. Yeah, them little jokers expensive a little bit. It's made by the brand Pop Mart. They're the company who makes it. Marlene says, Kim, I watched your replay. That mountain view was lovely. Isn't it lovely? Yeah. Isn't it lovely? Yeah, I'll go back and watch the replay on it though, Kim. Yeah. Catch up on you. Cause I can't believe today is I start to say August 1st, October 1st. Yeah. Yay. Can you dig it? Mm-mm. I know. It's October 1st, the first day out the gate. Mm-hmm. So it said, live. Miss Kim's Bling Bar, enjoy the view. Oh, I see it in the thumbnail. Okay. See the bridge and everything. She had to take it to the bridge. Kim took it to the bridge. Take it to the bridge. Okay, thank you. Well, I was a supporter. That's right. Yeah, Marlene is cool. She is. She's a good supporter. Yeah, I appreciate it. Marlene. Marlene said, just stop by to say hello. I just call to say hello, hellos, and she said, I want to see that in person one day, Miss Kim. That mountain, that view. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she gonna take it to the bridge, like James Brown. Didn't James Brown used to say that? Take it to the bridge. Hey, can we? Hey, band, can we take it to the bridge? Yeah, can we take it to the bridge? Kim out there with her James Brown wig on, doing a James Brown dance on the microphone. Yeah, she got her band out there on the bridge. They took it to the bridge for real. I can see her out there too. Mm-hmm. Wally said, "How you gonna change the class? Get up, get on up." I was sitting here looking at the trailer earlier when I got home. I had to look at the James Brown trailer with oh, I like. Hey, matter of fact, a few weeks ago I was at work. I just brought it. Just came up out of nowhere. I kind of sung a little bit at work, and it started. I don't know. I started singing a song. Somebody catch on to it, then it spreads. Yeah, I just started singing that. I just called to say, hey, I told him that was the jam. I remember hearing that song in the fifth grade because I remember visiting my cousin. He was at a children's hospital, and it was on TV. And I actually remember listening to it. I knew that was one of my favorite songs by Stevie Wonder. I don't know which album that is on. I just called. And matter of fact, Stevie Wonder was on the episode of the Cosby Show. Yeah, and they actually did that song. I just called to say how much. That's my jam. Let me see what album that is. Stevie Wonder. I just called. I just called it. I just called to say I loved it. You. 19 released in 1984. Hmm. There's a ballad. Well, which album is it on? Oh, it's on the Woman in Red. I kind of figured out the Woman in Red soundtrack. That's a nice soundtrack. The movies with Gene Wilder in it. Uh, the Woman in Red and Kelly LeBrock and Gilda Radner is in it. Mm-hmm. I just called it. Mm-hmm. They're making a face. Hey, you stop all them faces. Ugh. Marlene, Marlene rolling her eyes. I just called it. Yeah, The Woman in Red is a good soundtrack. Dionne Warwick is on it too as well. Mm-hmm. Dionne Warwick's on there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I just what else? Stevie. I was telling somebody the other day I've seen Stevie Wonder twice in concert. I saw him like back in 06, 07, 08, somewhere. Then I saw him in 2015. So the 2015, it was the 40th anniversary of Songs in the Key of Life. I got two T-shirts. One is brown with the album cover on it. The other one is black. And so you see Stevie Wonder with the shades. It's like three of him and like three little strips of him. And on the back of the shirt, it shows you all the places, all the cities he toured, and you can actually feel the braille next to the city on the back of the shirt. I done had that shirt over 10 years, and you still can feel that braille. It hasn't worn out. Kim says, I hope one day you will, Marlene. It's beautiful. I have to remind myself to appreciate the nature, even though I see it often. Oh yeah, the finer things in life. Oh Lord, don't you start that. Can we talk for a minute? That song is a curse. Can we not talk for a minute. I don't want to know your name. Let's see here. Let me see. Where's the. Can we talk for a minute? Can we not talk? Yeah, that song. There was other songs on that album besides that song I like. Actually, I like better than "Can We Talk" on there. Uh, Pressure. Goodbye on there. It's one song I like because Wanye's kids, one more redid his song. They hooked that song up by Tevin Campbell. One more. One more. Redid Tevin Campbell's song. Tevin Campbell. It's I like the song they redid Along with You. Yeah, Along with You. Now that's a really good song. Along with You by Tevin Campbell. I actually like that song better. And and but one more, one of your kids, his sons, they redid it. They killed that song. They tore it up. One more. All his sons' names are Wanye. Wanye, the second, third, fourth. He got four sons. All four of them can sing. And he's got a daughter. She can sing. I think she's the oldest of the girls. I mean of the kids, or second oldest. But and like his first son, he's like a splitting image of Wanye Morris. He's like a little shorter than Wanye. He's a splitting image. He can sing like him too. I mean, he can go. One more. Let me find it. One more. Add the pressure. One more. Let me find here. One more. I just want to be. Let me bring up. Let me share this screen. One more. Here we go. So here's Wanye Morris' sons. Let me get off that. Let me find a better picture. Hey, oh yeah, and I think they on Mary J. Blige's record label too. Here we go. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want. Okay, so here's one more. This is Wanye Morris's sons right here. Can we know? There they are. One more. Yeah, them boys can go. And the one on the far right, he's a split image of Wanye. The one on the far right. But yeah, all of them can sing. Uh-huh. BET Awards 2023. Oh, that was 2 years ago. Okay. But yeah, them boys can go. And they on Mary J. Blige's record label. They go, oh yeah, so I ain't talking about no football. I gotta see how the Chiefs lost. Somebody was telling me the Chiefs. I don't know. The Chiefs ain't doing too good. Let me see how the Chiefs doing. Let me see here. In the beginning, the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, KC Chiefs. Uh-oh, here we go. The Chiefs actually doing something? What? What? There it is. And there's the Chiefs scores. Look at that. Mm-hmm. The Chiefs, what's the Chiefs standings? Outstanding. Mm, 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 mm. The Chiefs are 2-2. Are you serious? The Chargers. Oh yeah, the Chargers are really doing good. The Chiefs are 2-2. What? They not. They don't have no perfect record. What? They tied with the Broncos in our division. That's right. The Raggedy Raiders in our the Raiders are 1-3. Chiefs 2-2. Broncos 2-2. I wanna be winning streak 2, winning streak 1, losing streak 1. Chargers are oh wow, look at that. The Buffalo Bills 4-0. Dolphins 1-3 in their division. Steelers 3-1. So in the AFC, the Bills are leading 4-0. I just want to be a no. Mm, mm. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Mm-mm. So the Bills 4-0, Patriots 2-2, Chargers 3-1, AFC North, Steelers 3-1. The Jaguars 3-1, Colts 3-1, Texans 1-3, Titans 0-4. It ain't happening. It ain't Bengals 2-2. Of course, Cleveland Browns 1-3. Yeah, they ain't gonna see the day of light, and plus they still ain't played Shador yet. Why don't you pull? What you mean? Why don't I pull up the Broncos? You know what? I'll pull up the Broncos. Here I go right now. I'll pull them up right now. Ain't nobody scared of me here. Why don't you pull out the Broncos? Bam! Here you go. Is that what you want to see? You did it. Look at that. We took down the Raiders. We beat the Jets. Marley and the Jets. Shanny and the Jets. Dun, bum, 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 bum. Oh, wait, that's last year's. Here we go. So we played them Raggedy Chiefs November 16th. We at home. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Outstanding. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Now, here I go. Here I go. Oh, let me see how the Giants doing. You know what? I'll jump on the Giants. Oh, wait, let me back that up. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Patrick Mahomes. Giants, here we go. The Giants standing. They're 1-3. Man, Giants 1-3. Ooh-wee. The 49ers 3-1. I think Shiloh Sanders is going to be playing for the Niners. I'll root for the Niners if Shiloh's on there. I like Shador, but the Browns, it's been every day, every week. Everybody taking a shot at Shador. And now, what's his name? Dylan Gabriel is the QB1. They're going to switch with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, the backup. And Shador is still the backup. Third quarterback, emergency quarterback. Boy, they sticking it to him every which way they can. They are dirty. You know, I was saying, just looking at it, see how I didn't realize how bad Cleveland just straight up sucked. Somebody was telling me they've been doing this like over 20 years or whatever. And it shows. And it's like the way it looks like to me, if you get drafted by Cleveland, it don't matter how good you are, if because they just gonna suck either way. They just ain't that good. You just show up, you get a paycheck. Yeah, the Colts. I don't care for the Colts. I'm saying it's like you go to Cleveland, you don't really got to seem like to me you don't have to put much effort in it. You get a paycheck. Yeah, because winning ain't their strategy. They about losing. And that stinking coach Kevin Stefanski, I'm so sick of hearing his name. He's got to be one of the worst coaches in the NFL. And every time he talk, he's just like, "Why don't you go sit down?" It's like he should be at home reading. He should be at home playing with Barbie dolls or something. Kevin Stefanski. I don't like him, his face and the way he looked. And they said he was an Ivy League player. He played Ivy League. Well, he don't seem too smart to me. And I listened to John the Liquidator 2.0 and Garrett Bush, who's all about. He's a commentator for Cleveland. Like speaks on Cleveland, ESPN Cleveland and Ultimate Cleveland or whatever. But yeah, he said he was a college football player, and he speaks up about it. He calls him out. Garrett Bush would say G. Bush at the barber shop. Yeah, he breaks it down. It's like, man. So yeah, I heard the Colts was supposed to be doing good too. Let's see the Colts. Let me check it. Let me click. Yeah, I heard that quarterback was doing good. So now they 3-1 because they were 3-0. Because Richardson, yeah, he just good. I don't know. Let's see here players for the Colts. Can they not talk? Let me scroll up. Now, Richardson, I keep hearing about Richardson. I think he's on Anthony Richardson Jr., Anthony Richardson Sr. Yeah, Los Angeles Rams may trade for quarterback. Oh, wow. May trade for Anthony Richardson. Guess the Colts sick of him. ESPN speculates Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson open to trade to top playing calling team. Wow. Oh, that means he would go to the Rams. Oh, wow. Anthony Richardson. So where did he play college ball at? He was a Florida Gators. Okay, well, he don't seem like he's doing too much. Completion percentage 50.6%. Yeah, let's see here. Infamous draft bust linked to Rams and second chance as developmental quarterback. 3 hours ago, NFL Insider hints at Anthony Richardson getting traded to Super Bowl contender. Wow. Yeah, it seems like he just injured. I just don't really never hear no good news about him. So let's see here. Daniel Jones. I think he might be the one who's been doing good for the Colts. We still very confident inside the mind of Daniel Jones after the Colts suffer first. So he's the quarterback, Daniel Jones. Nicknamed Danny Dimes. Let's say her. Well, let me back on up. Let me get back to the Chiefs because Travis Kelce, he getting married now, so he won't be able to focus on work no more. Oh, him and his brother Jason Kelce, they got a podcast now. They sure do. Look at him. He ain't gonna be able to focus now and get married. See, he don't care about no more Super Bowls and stuff. He out. He done. AJ Brown venting on social media draws pushback from Travis Kelce. Oh, AJ Brown plays for the Eagles? Wow. Wait a minute. Is that the same one? And AJ Brown. Eagle-eyed fans accuse Kyle. Mm, mm, mm. Jason Kelsey, 2 years old, number 62. 13-year. Oh, he played 13 years with the Eagles. Jason Kelsey. They call me Ellie, a worthy return. That's cryptic. He retired his 13-year career with the Philadelphia Eagles after they won that Super Bowl. Yeah, he retired with the Eagles. So he's a Super Bowl champ. Do you want to dance? Born in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Philadelphia Eagles, he was the center. They call me Ellie. Catherine Riley, Getty Images, but go Travis Kelce. Well, Travis Kelce, he's a tight end, so he's got 3 Super Bowl rings. And somebody the other day was saying that the Broncos didn't have no Super Bowl rings. The Broncos got 3 Super Bowl rings, two with Shannon Sharp and John Elway, and the third one came when Peyton came up in there. Broncos Super Bowl rings. Broncos Super Bowl wins. Yep. NFL championships. Bam, there it is. So they first won in 98, then 99, and 2016 with Peyton. So the Broncos have won 8 AFC championships and 3 Super Bowls. Oh, nice. Let's see how many Chiefs. How many Chiefs? Chiefs won 4 Super Bowls and how many AFL champions pre 1970 AFL NFL merger? 1962, 66, 69. Okay. And 4 championships. Oh, they won back in 1969. 2019, 22. Okay. Okay. Who has 3 Super Bowl rings for the Chiefs? Johnny Robinson won 3 championships for the Chiefs in his career. I'm not sure who Johnny Robinson is. Who won the most Super Bowls? The Eagles. Saying the Eagles won the most. Wait a minute. What about the Steelers? How many Super Bowls have the Chiefs won? How many? See, Dallas. So Dallas got 5 Super Bowl wins. Let's see here. Steelers. Steelers got 4. Steelers got 6 rings. Wow, 6 championships. Let's see here. I bet the Giants got at least 3, I think. No, 2. No. Giants got 3. At least 3. Oh no, the Giants got 4. Okay, I know what it won with. Yeah, 2 with Lawrence Taylor. Okay, and Eli. So yeah, okay. So Giants got 4 rings. Mm-hmm. And Buffalo has none. Let me see the Eagles. The Eagles got at least 2 rings. Eagles got two. So Eagles got two Super Bowls. So Eagles got two Super Bowl rings. Dallas have five. How many Buffalo got? Buffalo has no rings. All them appearances they made and none. They went to the Super Bowl four times and did not win at least one. That's just heartbreaking. That's Heartbreak Hotel. This is Heartbreak Hotel. Well, let's see here. Let me stop sharing this. I want to break it down. I want to break it down. So let me go to Kim. Miss Kim's Bling Bar. Okay. Let me share Kim's page. Can we not share a page? All right, so here we go. Here's Miss Kim's Bling Bar. Miss Kim's Bling Bar, blingbar.com. Shop.misskimsblingbar.com. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice, Kim. You got the QR code in your banner. Scan me. I like that. I need to get something like that in my banner. Scan me. So there's Kim's new video. Enjoy the view. Yes. Yes, they did. Enjoy the view. Live River Mountain. Enjoying the day. Past live streams. 12 Days of Christmas. So let me see. So how many lives? So I saw that one 11 days ago. And then so back at the bridge, take. Oh man, so you got two live streams at the bridge. Okay. Oh, there. Can we talk for a minute? I saw that. That's right. I was actually there on that one. So how many shorts? Let me see how many shorts. Where are your shorts at? Oh yeah, I enjoyed that JoJo short, Kim. That was fun seeing how little JoJo is. So I know he's a lot bigger now. 1.5K views. Several flu vaccines, which influenza. Who who will win? Happy Valentine's Day. Slam dunk contest. Oh, look at that. Yay or nay, veggie mini heart snacks. Hmm. Check that out. Sea salt. Strawberry champagne flavored drizzle kettle corn. Kettle corn. That looks good. Mm-mm. Is that supposed to be Beyonce famous kids on the catwalk? Oh Lord. Stay it bad. Oh, fried pickles with ranch flavor. I had to try that. That'd be good to try on my Chef Shannon channel. I'm gonna take a screenshot of these food right here. These these food chips. These what's this? Yeah, nay, honey and vanilla nut and fruit. That looks good. No membership required for the food court. Best best tasting pizza for your buck. I'm not feeling it. Oh, the snack. Look like Walmart. Somebody down at Walmart stalking the candy section. Mhm. Slam dunk contest. So seventh day. I'm on it. Okay. Now what's this? Try oxtail. Hey Kim, there's a guy named Les Barbecue. He's the oxtail king, and he made the thing. These big oxtails. He called them softballs. Yeah, Les Barbecue. Let me show you Les Barbecue because a buddy of mine at work. Les Les Barbecue oxtails. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Les Barbecue. Put you in the smoke. The Oxtail King. Now I've been looking at his stuff. It looks really good. His website, he got oxtail sausage, everything. I tell you, everything and everything. Hmm. The best fried chicken. How to make the best fried chicken? Smoked fried chicken the Texas way. Yeah, he's in Texas. So I thought about doing some food reviews on order some of his stuff and do it on my food channel as well. Less barbecue. Mm. Welcome to the family. Deep fried ribs traded the pit for a pony. The Oxtail King's secret weapon. Best barbecue in Utah. Trim and seasoned brisket. The best year of my life. A day in the life of Les Barbecue. The Oxtail Queen. Sitting down with the Oxtail Queen, Texas. Oh, that's his wife. Oxtails change. It was love at first bite. They tried Les Barbecue's famous oxtails for the first time. Because I never smoked out podcast. Let's see here. Look at that. That looks really good. And now let me go to Marlene's channel. See here, Marlene 41411 Marlene. Marlene motivates. So here's check out Marlene's motivates right here. I like that banner. Marlene hooked that up. Love can move mountains. If you're not in a good space, how can you help someone else? That's true, Marlene. That's a good one. I had checked that. That was a stream 6 months ago. Even if its family lets you down. Okay. Hey, hey, what's up, Kim? What's going on?
Hey, Shannon. I thought I'd come up and holler at you for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I appreciate you coming up. Just sitting here scrolling through, looking at the channels. Marlene's motivate. Mm-hmm. So you doing all right? Mm-hmm. All right, so here we go. So ladies, everybody, there's Miss Kim, the cake, the Chiefs fan right there. Just ugh. I mess with people at work too. I can't believe I'm working with a Raiders fan. They like to say Raiders Nation.
Yeah.
Forget the Raiders. I don't care about no Raiders. Oh, I dog anybody at work. A different team. I dog them all. I don't discriminate. That's right. Hmm.
Put it down. If it funks up, it funks up.
Ah, I'm gonna put them in the fridge. Oh, and I got bananas that's about to go spoil.
Uh-oh, you better hurry up. They real soft too, aren't they? Real soft. And
It's in there, and
oh,
I hate to put them in the fridge, but
yeah,
if I don't,
yeah.
it would have them fruit flies, and I can't stand them.
Oh yeah, they love fruit when you they love when fruit go bad. They come on. They seem like they take forever to go away too.
Yes,
Getting rid of ooh, they're a
yes.
pain in the butt.
And I keep telling my husband, I'm like, stop by. Like, you know what he'll do? He won't buy one or two bananas. He'll buy 10 or 12 of them. And, in the whole thing,
Ooh.
like some family love. And then he
Yeah,
won't eat them.
that's that's when I try to get fruit. Like if I get those little cuties, whatever, I know I'm gonna knock them out that in a few days or something. Because I know if I start letting stuff sit around, I try to make sure I'm gonna eat these. I get a small amount or something, like a banana, like one or two, a few, but because too many is just a waste and it go bad. I'd rather make
Right.
sure I'm gonna eat it. Yeah.
And his thing is, he says, bananas are the cheapest thing in the store. So what?
But when they go to waste, ooh,
And then though, cause it took me forever to get
forever.
the fruit flies and the gnats out of the house.
Don't you use vinegar or something?
I used everything, and it took forever to get my. But I'm gonna tell you what I really like using.
Yeah.
A little bit more difficult, but I got this bug zapper. It looks like a tennis racket.
Oh,
I
uh-huh.
love that thing. Woo!
I think I think Patrick got one too. He got like a salter bug assault or something, like a little assault gun or something. You can pop them with it.
I
Hmm.
love it because
Yeah.
it gives you that feeling, that you got it. It go pop. Like I told you to get out of my house. I told you.
Oh, I done told you. I done told you. Boom 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 bada. Doom 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 da 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 da
And
da.
so I tell them, because like I found out if you spray them with alcohol,
Yeah.
it'll knock 'em the vinegar, whatever else, it takes
Mm-hmm.
forever,
Forever.
because they
Yeah.
don't all go into it. I even had a device that's supposed to draw their attention and then suck them in, and that didn't do that much. It did a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so I'd rather not have them. So I already told them. I put them in the
Mhm.
refrigerator. Just
Yeah.
and if you don't get some today, I'm throwing them in the garbage, and I do mean that. Yeah.
They got to go.
Yeah, because every once in a while I'll see a gnat now, and
Mm.
another thing that they'll get after is spoiled. You might not even know it because it might be on the bottom, but spoiled white potatoes or onions.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they love. Ooh.
Anything that's mildewing, going bad. Ooh.
They own it. They quick to find it. They can smell bad food. That's what they go for.
But it makes me wonder. I gotta research that where they come from in general because I'm thinking that
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe their eggs was laid microscopically on the fruit or on the potato. Where do they come from?
That's a good point. Hmm. Now you got me wondering. I wonder what they do. Mm-mm. I
Yeah.
wonder.
Is it got?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I recently finally got my Etsy shop open the other day.
Okay, okay.
Molly graphic design. So I got to start. I've been I got to take some pictures and shots to get it in there. Uh huh. Oh yeah, I'm
Ooh,
excited about it too. So there is my Marley graphics design.
let me see.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can blow it up.
I can see. There it is. Yeah, there it is. I made it a little bigger. Yep, I'm excited about it. Yep. So I
Oh,
can
it
start.
say it say. Okay, I see it. No item. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I'm excited. Stuff I'm about like put my custom mouse pads like my Shannon claws, my mugs and stuff I got, working on. I can start putting shots in there, just start setting it up. I can't wait to start loading my shop up. Oh, sucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is cool.
I wonder can I link it to my YouTube or is that do people do that? Link the
Some
YouTube?
links you can. YouTube
Huh?
allows some. I forgot which ones they are, but
Uh-huh. So Etsy one of them?
mm,
Okay, look it up.
cause I saw it and I was trying to. It was on Facebook and I was trying to link my shop up, and it was like, no, 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 no.
No, no,
I'm like,
no.
you fat suckers.
Let me see here.
It's like
So
they have a relationship with them. I'm like, why can't we just go to any link? Cause y'all block that unless it's one of those stores they have an agreement with. No,
okay,
but check it out.
yeah. So here's some the thing called DTF. It's called direct to film, and it's like these little designs you can press onto t-shirts, cotton shirts. So that's what I've been getting into over starting back in I went to the graphics expo back in June and
Mhm.
I learned a whole lot about it. It's called direct DTF and there's also DTG direct to garments as well. And, so that's something I really been getting into. And like my mugs was sublimation I did back in the holidays. So now I
I
really
have,
like that.
I
Huh?
have a sure Shannon mug, y'all.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta get those made. It's a lot of stuff I've been in the works working on, and I've been doing custom mouse pads too. I love the. Matter of fact, I sold like 14 mouse pads to somebody at work. She wanted a custom mouse pad, so I sold a bunch of those. Yeah, mm-hmm. It's like it was the workers. She was going away
Oh,
gift
see,
to the workers.
enough for me to see your face when I'm drinking my coffee. I don't want to see it while I'm at the computer all day long. No.
Ooh. hmm I thought about
T-shirt too, so I wear the T-shirt when I'm
yeah.
going.
And see,
To
that's the thing too. I got better understanding how the material is and t-shirts because that t-shirt you bought, I had that t-shirt made Vista print, and that was kind of aggravating. I didn't like that because I first started doing my custom shirts back in 2020. So the lady screen printer had somebody else doing it, but I picked up on it then. I said I don't like this middleman thing. I want to be able to be in control and have the money come in our pocket. So like over a couple of years, I researched. And I finally got it straightened out. So then I came across sublimation and stuff, and
Mhm.
I started sorting it out. So now, because that was the thing, I wanted to print the shirts myself, so I can press them. I got a heat press, and I can have the prints and stuff. There's a local company here. I can have like the designs printed out, and I can press it myself. Matter of fact, I saw a T-shirt company called Jiffy.com. You can buy blank apparel from them, the shirts or whatever you want. And so I've been figuring this out over the summer. It's like, man, I'm really seeing it as a really eye-opening on business. I'm so glad I went to that graphic expo because I went to those workshops and I was asking all kind of questions. I got audio recordings and everything and pictures. They really schooled me. So I absorbed a lot of that information. Like starting your own businesses and stuff. So I tell you, I love it. I
All right,
tell you.
my husband keeps talking about it. When
Mhm.
it's serious, then I'll give you a call because he wants to make some T-shirts too.
Yeah. Yeah, DTF, but yeah, it's a lot like DTF, sublimation, and like with sublimation, uh, you can do t-shirts. You can sublimate on polyester, and I was so glad the guy he had the shirts laid out on the table, the different ones, cotton. But when he had the Gildan brand, which I love to death, it was actually 100% polyester, and I could not believe how soft it was compared to the cotton shirt. And I mean, I was really blown away because I bought the Michaels polyester shirt and it didn't feel the same. But when I felt that Gildan brand, I mean, I was blown away because what it is, I can make printouts and press it onto a shirt. You know, I got an Epson Eco Tank 2800 model, and I converted it from a printer to a sublimation printer. So basically, it's just instead of putting the regular ink that comes with that printer, I bought sublimation ink and fill it up. So now it's a sublimation printer, so I can make my printouts for my mugs or whatever, you know, which is really fun.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and I got that Cricut. I bought that Cricut back in November because I use it. It's a cutter, you know, the Cricut, and I can make my stickers and stuff with. So I've been trying to figure out what all I want to upload. Matter of fact, I bought some stuff off of here from the Etsy shop. It should be here in a few days to design, so I can print on to a T-shirt. Oh, this is nice right here, Santa Claus. Yeah, because that's the thing about. I thought about selling custom prints on here, like DTF stuff, so people can buy it from me and like custom prints for their T-shirts or wherever they want. But yeah, they got so many fall and Christmas, holiday stuff. It's crazy. Oh, let me see if they got some Chiefs on here so I can make fun of the Chiefs.
Chief, if you want to.
Here we go. Oh, they got printouts I can press on T-shirts. Ooh, there it is. Kansas City football, 1960. Oh, I want to make a shirt so I can wear it in the video, make fun of the Chiefs in my live. Oh, I'm about to get back. So they want $2.35 for that print, that sheet. Oh, look at that. Mahomes, Chiefs.
Never have. I'm happy.
Hmm.
I mean, you do right when you got
What's that? Doing something right when what?
so many haters.
Well, yeah, they ain't doing too good. The Chiefs. I don't know.
It's only been for a game.
But yeah.
Talk about your Broncos and your Colts.
Hey. Oh, we doing good. We're ahead of y'all in the conference. Yeah.
That's good.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go back and check. Are we tied? No, we both tied. It looked like 2-10.
I was wondering what you were smoking.
Hey, wait a minute. I was wondering what you were smoking. Let's go, Chiefs. Look at that. That's a nice design right there. Yeah, I like that one. That's kind of cool. I like the Chiefs colors, but I don't have to like the team. I don't care nothing
No, you do not.
about it. Let's go, Chiefs.
Football that much this year.
Huh?
I'm not gonna be into it that much this year because I'm so busy.
Yeah.
And it's like ain't nobody on the Chiefs paying my bills. Ain't nobody.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
watching y'all, but I ain't gonna be. You know, just got to see everything. I'll see the highlights.
Everything and
But I
everything.
like watching. You know, it's gonna be hard for me to get out of that. I'm probably gonna have to call it when you go fast. Probably have to fast.
Fast. Oh my gosh. Fast. Oh, look at that Mickey Mouse on the Kansas.
Shannon um put that video on that I did today, the live
Uh-huh.
that on and let it run, but again I said some things that was pretty good, like as far as you know, people going through and God and like that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna you go back. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, because I meant to catch it. Yeah, but I was at work when you.
I mean, you don't have to watch it, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I
That's
want to. I'm gonna go back. You know, when I get done, whatever. Because there's a lot of stuff I need to catch up and watch. So I put it on the list. I'm gonna
okay.
make my round. I'm gonna make my rounds, hitting everybody. Hit me off in my Chiefs era. Oh gosh, I should have a shirt. I should get that. Do that print in my Chiefs era, and have in the bottom say "psych, psych, 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 psych."
Mm.
But yeah, DTF is really this. Just understanding how everything works, because I go to Michael's and like I get a lot of blank stuff, sublimation stuff. I bought some more mouse pad. Matter of fact, I bought a blank. I bought some blank puzzles. I can make custom puzzles. I can put my own pictures on it and stuff. I'm gonna test. I might do a test on that tomorrow. In like coasters or whatever. They got coasters. I've done some custom keychains. I played around a little bit too as well. I'm just amazed at like just making my own stuff. My
I
next
was
thing was
gonna make some diamond painting coasters because
mm-hmm.
I found some with all of the football teams, and I started to get
Yeah.
that and make it for my husband.
Hmm. Okay.
But I think instead I'm gonna get these like what do you call them, the wind chimes. They have
Uh-huh.
some wind chimes you can do that. And matter of fact, I need to do live in my diamond painting.
Oh, okay. I know Cynthia loved the diamond paint. I still got her page. I still keep her pages on my YouTube. I go back and glance over it because that was like one of the latest things she was doing was that diamond paint stuff. Yeah, the diamond paint. She was really into it. I was like, man, Cynthia. Mm-hmm. It seemed like, didn't you used to meet up with Cynthia to get some macaroni and cheese or something?
What?
Didn't seem like y'all met up or something. She made some, or you made some for her, some mac and cheese or something, homemade. I could have
I
sworn.
made some macaroni and cheese, and we um we used to always go to the casino. We meet up
'Cause-
at the casino in
yeah, the
Connecticut
cats,
called Mohegan Sun, and so she wanted
Mhm.
me, so I brought it, and she let her family eat up most of it, and she had to try to hide. And she was like, "Can you make me?" And her daughter told her, "Oh no, we don't want you to make it. We want Miss Pam to make it." I'm like,
Ooh,
So I sent the recipe, and
yeah.
I followed it. I followed it. I swear I did, but it did not come out like you. Oh, I miss that girl. Ooh, I miss that girl.
Yeah, I miss Cynthia. Oh, so how's your kids doing? You still keep in contact with them, or
Yeah, I keep in touch with her daughter.
you call it what, Little Sin or something? You said Little Sin or Little Cynthia? She looked just like her or something. You said,
I wouldn't say she's a mix, you know.
yeah,
And I talked to her sister-in-law a couple of times. I keep in touch with her cousin,
yeah.
but the daughter I look in on. Sometimes I send the daughter money on Cash App.
Okay.
You can buy something.
Hmm. Yeah, I still can't believe it. That was what now 5 years ago. Oh man, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I miss because Gio used to have her like the one in charge of like making sure people ran the playlist like her. She was in charge or something. She had her in charge. I remember. Hmm.
Yeah. Um, Fan used to complain to me about the people. I said, Fan, you shouldn't have took that job in the first. I said, you see, I was quiet. I
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
because I know when you dealing with human beings, woo,
That's
and
the
you ain't got
thing.
no real control over them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, human beings. I tell you, they something else. It's like,
If
you
you
know,
work, your boss might have something to do with your paycheck, so you listen to them.
mm-hmm,
And you don't want to listen to them. So I
mm-hmm,
still had to come back and tell everybody, Cynthia, I delegate to Cynthia this. So if you talking to Cynthia, you talking to me. And I'm like, and she was like, Kim, so and so didn't turn in theirs, and they got an attitude. And Kim, I was like saying, I don't want to hear it because I told you that.
mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you was right. I said, but see, you like it though. You like the fact that you tried. So go ahead.
No, humans.
Yeah, my girl. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, I need to run across it on my other phone. We have some video that we had at a concert that we went to, Shannon.
Okay.
And when I get the time to go and look through that other phone,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find it, and maybe I'll try to get it together for the holidays. Because
Okay.
I can do it now, whereas before I was like I can't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I really do miss her. Oh, she I like how she would giving me pointers and stuff. How she would tell me do a promos for my show. I need to get back to doing that too. I got picked back up on that doing promos and stuff. But she would give me a lot of ideas. Oh man, she was really helping me. I know she told me the first time I heard about Canva, it was through her. She said she worked on Bozo Calvin's banner and she went through
Yeah,
Canva. I was like, what was Canva? And I was
she
like,
sure did.
mm-hmm,
She sure did. I remember she showed it too.
mm-hmm.
That's real good, Sam. Real good. I
Cynthia.
used to love when she came in the watching chats with me and
Oh, I missed that. All
bingo,
right.
bingo.
Bango, bango. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's sure. Let
She
me
was
see.
an expert gardener. She really was.
Yeah, that's what I got to go back and watch. You know what? What I went back and did, after her passing and stuff, I went back and I saved all her videos. I went back and saved all her videos. I sure did. I went and saved every one of them.
Hmm.
Have it on backup on file. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got them all saved. I got all her videos and like it was fun watching her doing that gardening stuff too. Oh my gosh, it's like she talking about the aerial stuff and man, she was really into it. And you see it in her background, like in her house and everything in the plants. Man, she was serious about that. Some,
Yeah, she really got into hydroponics, and to tell you the truth, it inspired me to even start gardening when my
mhm,
couldn't. Um, and I just was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And then my mom
yeah.
said, how come you wouldn't do it when I was saying?
Oh, oh, oh.
And so Sam would give me tips and stuff, and so I had these tomatoes on the porch, and she said, Kim, I would put those on the side of the house where you get all that sun.
Yeah.
Said, well, I would, but my husband said it'd be just fine right here. He said,
Fine, fine, fine. Hmm.
so I got ready to move him, and he was like, what you doing? And I said, well, Finn said I should try this and da 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 da. Finn,
Hmm.
I'm telling you, it'd be okay. I said, well, I just want to try it. Let me,
Yeah.
and then them tomatoes took off.
Ooh.
Gonna get his and put his down there. I said, no, no.
Ooh.
Ooh, I had so many tomatoes. And she,
Yeah.
the only thing you was feeding them right, you was treating them right. I don't think they needed more sun. So yeah, but she was like, I don't want to start nothing in between y'all. I was like, you ain't gonna start nothing, girl.
Wanna be starting something. Gonna be starting something. Dun, 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 dun,
Well, that story is you don't know everything. Let somebody else tell you something and try
dun. Gonna be starting something. I was sitting here at work today. I said not everybody at work, but and I was talking to somebody else. Like working with some people at work. It's like, why do some people come to work? Because it's like
Because they want to get paid.
no, they come in, they complain, but then the first thing they want to know is like the work ain't even started. They want to know when it's lunch and when it's break. Yeah, and I was kind of agreeing who what I was talking to. It's like, why do they even come to work? And that first thing they want to know when it's lunch and when it's break. Because I think some people are just better off staying at home. Because some of the people I work with seem like they unfocused and all they do is want to complain and never focused on work. It's always, oh man, those like the worst two combinations. Complaining.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's like,
Well, they really don't want to be there, but they
yeah.
need to check.
But man, it's like my thing is, I wish I could just hand out a thing, just a little, say, just I need just stay home or make some stickers. People who want to complain, stay home. Just I don't know, but yeah, like you said, yeah, they need the money, but it's like maybe some. I think some people need to switch up and find something else.
Yeah. But if you got seniority and all of that,
Yeah.
it takes a big leap of faith to make a change, you know. And the older you get, it's even worse.
Mm-hmm. Like fake,
How's
just jump.
your mom doing today?
Huh?
How's your mom doing today?
Oh, is she all right? I gotta hit her up. Well, I know she was. I think I texted a few days ago telling about I opened up my Etsy shop and my stuff I've been working on. But yeah, I gotta hit her back up, see how she doing, how they doing, my folks. Hit them up, hit them up. I gotta hit her up. She might be listening. I know she said she can remember to get on, because sometimes she think she might not be signed in for the stream or whatever. So I gotta. I should hit her up after the stream, see how everybody doing. Dun-dun, dun-dun.
Oh,
But yeah, the human race. I don't know what it is. It's like I see on YouTube. It's like if you're looking at a certain video or a subject, whatever it is. Like I've been looking at like Bible videos or whatever, and
hmm.
like if you start looking at one, that start you getting those floods on your YouTube. Everybody is like out, pop out, come out of the woods with stuff about the Bible, stories or whatever.
Dude, they want to feed the algorithm.
Hmm.
That's what they do. It's like, oh, they show interest in this. Let me show them this.
Yeah. And here's another thing. When I was working over the summer, we was at work. This company came in. This AV company came in. These guys, one of the guys on the company was saying, him and his wife had like a 30-minute conversation that just about mattresses. And he said, next thing you know, when he checked his phone, he started getting these things on there about mattresses. It's like, oh, so they listening. I was like, man, they had a conversation, 30-minute conversation just about mattresses.
I
You know,
know. I want to get in on a class action lawsuit with that
yeah.
because they're not supposed to listen until you call their name. They're,
Mhm.
but yeah, they do.
Well, my thing is, if they so busy listening, hey, if I'm talking about the lottery all the time, why don't they slick enough to give me the numbers to win? Huh? I say it loud all the time. Oh, I talk trash. Okay, if you listening, hey, give me the lottery numbers. If you really listening, but I don't get nothing on that. Oh no, I don't see that. Or pay my bills. He's so busy. Listen, hey, pay my bills. So I throw it right on Front Street. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's so busy listening. Hey, why don't you pay my bills? Oh no, you won't see that.
I do that, sir. No.
Mhm.
One time, I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but one time I was a child and I dreamed about the trifecta at the racetrack. The trifecta is the last race, the first three horses that hit the finish line.
Mhm.
And I told my mother and my aunt, they dropped me off at my cousin's and they went out to have an adult, fun time. And
Mhm.
told them what I had seen, and they was like, okay, okay, okay. And I
Mhm.
said, play that. We can be rich. Play that.
Right.
And when they came home, my aunt was so angry. I said, what happened? And she said, Kim, your number came through. She said,
Yeah.
I'm sitting up here, you know, listening to your mama, listening to everybody else. I'm like, that's a child. Don't be that. And she said, I should have played them damn numbers. And it came through. And I think it was like if you had the numbers like in a I think it was like about $890
Oh.
on that, and that would have been 10 times that. That would have been 8,000, 900.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You have any more dreams? Like, no, I'm sorry. And I never did after that.
Oh man. I wonder why.
Remember?
Bully, 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 bully. Mm.
But have you ever had anything like that happen to you where something just came to you and, you know?
Yeah. You know, it happened a few years ago because I was wanting to play the lottery and I was trying to figure out some numbers. And the second, I think that day it was because the lottery plays on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So I woke up early that Saturday morning. The second I was waking up, I had my eyes still closed. I started seeing numbers flash across my eyes and while they was closed. And sure enough, I played like a number two. Those numbers I saw hit. It was like one or two numbers. I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
believe that. I just woke up and the numbers flashed as I was waking up. My eyes still closed. I saw it in the second, so the second I saw it, I hurry up and wrote the numbers down. You know, it just came right to me. Yeah. See,
I
that's
wonder
the thing,
if
huh?
I wonder if God, I wonder if that's just, how some people say all of us are connected, like the universe is connected. You know,
Hmm.
I don't know what it was, but who can explain that? Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah.
All these years, I've been waiting 40 something, trying to get the numbers again. I'm like, woo, give me the power. Woo!
You got the power. You know, I do look at some of those AI videos about the Bible, and I like one is the Seek AI, whatever, and I like how they show like the AI is supposed to be God sitting in the chair, but the point he was getting to in the video, it was saying God don't care how powerful or whatever, how rebellious or whatever people, how big and bad basically they think they are. It was showing in the video how he's laughing. It was saying God wasn't laughing like he was cocky or whatever. It was saying he was laughing because he has absolute power. So I had to go and double check that. Yeah, and you know what? That makes sense. God and Jesus have absolute powers. Like man, which is cool. It's like it don't matter how powerful and big and bad you think you are because if you think about it, God is the one who created you, so you can't be big and big as bad as him. Not
What
if he made you, you know.
mistake Satan made?
Huh?
That's the mistake Satan made.
Yeah. What?
Well, he tried.
Think he was big and yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That was his downfall. And that's. And I was telling Jeffrey, I said that's what gets me right there. It shows you. It don't matter your intelligence level, how high your IQ. Even on that level, you still can fall, and it shows you too the mistake they made. It's like, oh my gosh, you
Mm-hmm.
know. It's like if they can fail and screw up, you can go down just as quick. And they right there. It's like it makes you, just like that mindset. How do you
I know.
know?
I used to really wonder about Judas. I'm like, he was right there. How did he? I was just trying to figure that out, but you
Yeah,
never, because you wasn't. in his mind, you know.
He just sold him out for money, and it
I'm
was.
gonna think when go ahead finish your thought, and I'll tell you what I think.
I was gonna say it's like it's just crazy, and Jesus knew he wasn't still, and
Yeah,
basically, I guess forgave him, but it's like, man, wow, I guess that's Jesus, because it's like I don't think did he get mad or anything. I
I
don't know.
said we know of.
Yeah. Oh, you said you want to finish out your thought or something. You want to tell me?
Girl, I was just gonna say if I had to guess what it was about
Yeah.
after reading um the scriptures and after reading some historical references,
Yeah.
I would guess that because Rome was occupying Jerusalem,
Hmm.
that the Jews was like, okay, we've been under this rule and they treat us like dirt, and the prophecy says that the king, is coming, the king of the Jews,
Yeah.
that we was gonna all be free. I'm thinking Judas might have got the idea that
Hmm.
Jesus gonna come in here and he gonna tear up something, and we gonna get back Jerusalem, and all of that, like
Yeah.
actually sit on the throne as the king, um,
Hmm.
and kick the Romans out and kick the Hebrew king out too, which at the time was, I think it was Saul. And but I think when he saw Jesus like
Yeah.
operating in a different way, like, wait a minute, this is not what I'm talking about. Cause like there was a story where I think it was the Pharisees and one of the priest people tried
Yeah.
to trip up Jesus and was like, so um are you against paying taxes? Because they knew that if they could get him to say that, yeah, um, that would upset the Romans, and the Romans would figure that the Jews are about to revolt, and Caesar not gonna like that, and all this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Because Caesar was in charge in Rome, but he had Pontius Pilate and other what they called governors that was controlling the different lands.
Hmm.
Okay, so so they wanted Jesus to start basically like um what they call it, like a protest, and it get out of hand.
Okay.
So Jesus said, ask somebody for a coin, and
Right.
he said, whose picture is on this coin?
Right.
It's Caesar, of course. And he said, then I say, give what is Caesar's to Caesar, and give what is God's to God. So I was like,
Hmm.
ooh. But see, imagine if you was there listening to him
Uh-huh.
and being all good to people and not beating the Romans back and not coming up in that, kicking butt and taking name.
Yeah.
And you thought that he was gonna come in there and take over as as the new king, and save the Jews from their persecution. So maybe you might get mad, or you might say, "This ain't what I thought," uh,
Hmm.
and let yourself be fooled into doing what he did, because I think he might have got upset because the scripture tells us that once he realized what was going on, that he
Yeah.
tried to get the money back, and then after he saw Jesus get took, he hung himself. So I don't know if he let the devil get hold of his mind and he was double minded. I don't know if he thought Jesus was gonna come in there and take back over and got mad and just decided, you know what, he's not who he says he is. Give me some money and I'll tell you where he is. I don't know what happened,
Yeah.
but I can guess. I can guesstimate,
Hmm.
but we'll never really know.
Yeah. And that's the thing I was telling somebody years ago. Like YouTube, you can go back look at archives, old footage of stuff on file. I said, well, how nice would it be if you the stuff from the Bible was actually you could see it on film? If it was like a heaven tube, I used to call it heaven tube, and you can actually see like Moses part the Red Sea and like actually see all of this stuff with your own eyes. It's like, man, I guarantee that will give people a whole different perspective than versus like the stuff that you hear in the church, the way people paint stuff. You actually see the direct source itself on file. Oh man, seeing just seeing all of that stuff. Mm-hmm.
I would think so too, Shannon. But guess what?
I
There's
know.
a part in the Bible where
Yeah.
if there's a man, he's a wealthy man, and he was in he was in he was either shown heaven and hell or either he was in hell. I had to look back at it, and he said he begged God to let him go back and tell his people that this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he was told basically by God, I gave them the commandments, I took them through the wilderness, I did this, I did that. Why do you think, I done told them enough.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they're gonna listen to you? You know? And I remember, think about this. The Hebrews was in the wilderness for 40 years because of murmuring and complaining. So now all those people saw all of those miracles that God did to get them out of Egypt, the Exodus.
Right.
So why was they out there murmuring and complaining? They know God is God,
Yeah.
but they still was murmuring and complaining. It caused them to go around in circles until he finally let them into Canaan. So I don't know. I just thank God that he gave us his son, Jesus the Christ,
To the fathers through the son.
because there's no way people can handle and keep all 613 rules that was a part of the Torah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. And so that's why Christ he sent us Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Something else. I tell you, it's like, man.
Now I tell you what I don't like is but it I mean,
Hmm.
it is what it is. When I first started reading the Bible years ago, and I found out that all the people who were the disciples, they basically got murdered for following Christ and believing in Christ and
Yeah.
you know spreading the word. And I just I remember I was thinking, and I asked this at the time I was in a Catholic school, and I asked the nun. I said, Why did God let them die and suffer like that so badly when all they was doing was doing his will? That just don't seem right to me.
Yeah.
Remember, so I don't care for that, but I mean, God's ways are higher than my ways.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like what happened to Job. He told
Oh, yeah.
you can do anything to him but kill him. So
Right.
Basically was tortured.
Yeah. Because what the story was like, the devil came to him saying, "You blessing Job with all this, but if you took all his blessings, whatever, and broke him down, then he
Mhm.
like saying trying to curse him, he would stop believing. But for
Right.
whatever,
You're right.
yeah,
And so God was like, well, go ahead and try him. The only thing he did is kill him. I'm like, what?
yeah. But yeah, in the end, he blessed him. He was blessed with more. He gave him twice, 3 times, whatever, more than what he had that he lost. He restored everything, double it, triple
Yeah,
it.
family was dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what was up with the wife and his kids, but they was dead.
I was like, man, that stands out big times. Like, wow, God allowed that to happen. So yeah, it shows you God had sovereign over everything, and like, so is it in the Bible somewhere where the devil has to have God's permission to do a lot of stuff, or like these demons and stuff out there, they have to have God's permission, or how does
Yeah, everything. He can't. They can't do anything without God's permission. Now, like if you receive, the devil into your home, you gonna go through some mess. God gives us free reign. So you
yeah,
know, if you let him in, God, you know, it's like okay, well, you let him in, so you can do this, 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 and that. He makes the same thing and do all this, but who knows?
yeah, that's crazy. It's like, oh, here's the thing. I know is the story too about
Shannon,
uh,
second,
huh?
uh, my husband came in. Hold on.
Okay.
Dang, I must have missed him. He must have turned on the TV or the game or something.
Oh, okay.
Up, and he couldn't hear. So. Okay,
hmm
go ahead.
I was saying, so there's the thing with Jesus and those pigs. They took over. The demons went into the pigs' bodies, or hosted, and they went off the edge or something and drowned.
Yeah, off the.
Yeah. So, because the story I was listening to, because I think what I got from that, it was saying like the demons, like they feel naked, or they had to be like, the reason they chose the pigs is because like the pigs are dirty or whatever, and they feel right at home being dirty and or whatever, and they chose the pigs as the host so they could attach themselves to it, whatever. Something like that. Maybe I don't know. That's what I was getting from it.
Well, we don't know really why
Mhm.
Jesus allowed it, but he
Mhm.
did. I don't know if that's to mean because pigs were unclean. So
Yeah.
time Hebrews did not eat swine at all.
So that's why they were saying like eating swine, like the Muslims back then they were saying like don't eat pig because of that and all this. So it make is that like what you
Oh,
getting at? I mean,
it
same thing like eating it because of dirty and swine and all this and that. Why people don't eat shouldn't eat it or what's supposed to.
it may be because um you gotta remember um Abraham was the father of modern Christianity. I'm sorry, Judaism and the Islamic faith.
Uh huh.
So that means they kind of have a lot in common. Like I remember listening to this man who was in Nation of Islam, and he
Yeah.
was a lot of what is in the Quran is also in the Bible. And I said,
Say what? The Quran is in the Bible?
a lot of what is in the
Oh.
Bible shows
Oh.
up in the Quran.
Oh. Okay.
hmm And I don't doubt it because both of them, Ishmael and Isaac's father was Abraham. So they both learned from Abraham.
Oh wait. So who wrote the Quran? One of his sons wrote the Quran.
I don't know.
Oh,
that's just my belief is that Ishmael, because he was out of Abraham, and then he was sent away with his mother Hagar in the direction of the Middle East. That's just my belief that that's how the Islamic faith came about.
Mm-hmm.
So of course it's gonna have some similarity, because even in the Quran they talk about Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. But they look at him as a prophet.
Now is the Savior.
Mm-mm.
Huh. Wonder why.
Yeah, things can get mixed up so much. So that's why it's important to ask God to reveal what He wants you to
Yeah.
know.
That and that's the thing too. On YouTube, I look at those videos, I'll get into them, but you know what? It still didn't feel right. I hear it. I like anything you take it with a grain of salt. I listen, so that makes me go, and I kind of Google it, but I've been stopped doing that. I need to go find my grandma's, get her old school Bible and read. And plus, I know there's new Bibles, but I want to go. I want the old school print and actually read it. Because I feel like there's so much stuff. It's flooded with so much stuff, and and now I see all this AI. You hear the voices and stuff. Like, do these people are they making it right? Because they just typing stuff in there and just AI is saying anything to make it sound believable. But how real, how true is it?
That's right.
It's like,
So
man,
did you ever see that movie called the Book of Eli?
was that no the Book of Enoch? Was that Denzel Washington? Wait a minute, no, no.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta. That is that in the Bible? Was that cut out of the Bible or the
Oh, I
book?
don't know, but the movie was about Denzel Washington
Mm-hmm.
trying to transport and keep the last Bible on the planet.
Oh wow,
And so that everybody was coming after him trying to get that Bible and destroy it. You
wow.
know, that's the reason it's important to have things in written form and not
Mm-hmm.
just digital, because
Because
once somebody
anybody,
gets rid of it, it's gone.
yeah. Oh, and I know one of my friends who was into the Bible. He was telling me this like years ago, and he was saying like
Hold on, hold on,
uh
hold on.
basically like it's illegal, like musicians with their music, it's like taking their stuff and rewording it, like it's wrong to do that with God's word, reword his stuff, like making your own, putting your own in there versus what he is actually saying, like your word against his word, putting in it and mixing it up, rewriting it the way you want to, you know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. They say that you be cursed if you do that. You're not supposed to remove
Ooh.
or rewrite anything that was in that word.
Yeah, which makes sense because I mean, that's coming straight from God. But yeah, and that's another thing. I saw videos or listening to it saying how some people, and the guy in the video was saying, be careful because there's people out there rewriting, putting their own version, like how the gatherings or churches were doing. Oh, back in, I guess, year in the back in time, how they putting their opinion or their whatever in the Bible, rewriting stuff the way they feel, not versus what was actual stuff. They were putting their own interpretation in there, and like versus God's word. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a real serious eye opener. I was like, man, and that's what made me stop listening to those videos online. That really caught my attention. That was a big red flag to me, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I said I need to go look for my. I think I got grandma's Bibles. I got a couple of. I want to go actually look at what was printed. Look at those stuff and like some of the other stuff. Look at it versus listening to this stuff online because that really made me think. Just how then that made me stop. Like how much of this stuff is actually true than versus what's really real. And so I took a note from that to stop listening. I mean, I still take it with a grain of salt, but it made me go and research deeper and find it in books, that's actually print, the Bibles, you know what I mean? Going
Mm-hmm.
because that's scary. It's like people getting misinformation because of somebody else wanting to put their own opinion or whatever versus guys. It's like I don't get that. What make them feel so like their word is much better than God's word, and God is the creator of everything. You
Well,
know,
sometimes they're doing it to to be deceitful.
it's like, oh,
Sometimes it's on purpose.
yeah. Ooh, but don't they know God is seeing this? The whole day, this
They
is being
don't know. They
recorded.
don't know, or they don't care, or they know and they don't care, and they want to do. Their God might be Satan.
I tell you what, I tell people this all the time. I kind of play around, but I'll be serious. Like, they're gonna have to like these people like with these school shootings and stuff. So they're gonna have to they're gonna have to see Peter right at the gate because Peter got the he got the party list right. I'm serious. I bring that up. I say y'all joke and play, but we all and some people I tell they don't, might not be in the church, but I said regardless whether you do it or not, we all gonna have to face homeboy Peter. Peter gonna have the it don't matter how much like all this stuff with politics and everything. It don't matter how much money, how big and bad you think you are. We all gonna have to face him. None of that ain't gonna matter.
Okay,
And
let
we
me
don't
just
care
say
about
this.
that.
Let me just say this.
Yeah.
Okay, it does not say in the Bible that Peter would be the one with the party list.
Well, I was thinking, well, I know Jesus gave him the keys, so like he'll be at the gave him the power, gave him the keys to the kingdom or whatever. But either
But
way,
I will tell you this: if your name is not in the in the
book of
book
life.
of life,
Yeah,
that's where the issue is. Now you want to call that the party list?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the party list. I'm thinking, yeah, I call it the party list. Your name ain't. If you ain't got any invitation, you might as well cut it. Just
Yeah, if your name is on Epstein's list, then you just may as well cut it.
and here's another thing too.
You can still ask for, you can still repent and ask for forgiveness, and
Yeah,
and all that. And that's why we got a great God.
yeah, which is good, merciful one. Here's another thing. I know people been posting on Facebook, people online memes and stuff about this. Keep saying this rapture. Yeah, I know, and some like how they making fun of it, saying it tomorrow. I tell you, you laugh now, but if that really did went down, you won't be laughing.
Yeah.
I see all these memes and jokes, but yeah, the seriousness behind it. I guess maybe some people don't take it serious, don't realize because it even says in there, not even Jesus know, only God knows when the world's gonna end, right? Isn't that correct? I mean, God
So,
would be only one.
well, I mean, you got to remember God, Jesus, Holy Spirit,
Yeah,
as one.
on same.
So,
Yeah,
you know, I just say God in all three, but yeah, He is the only one that knows.
the Father, because there's God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, the Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so God the Father only knows, and that's what gets me.
Oh no,
People.
see, I think all three as
Mhm.
as one. No, that's what I that's what I believe. But the thing is that that's the reason people was laughing is because they know what the scripture says about no man knows the day or the hour, and then you
Mhm.
get people coming up here talking about, oh no, it's gonna be on September 23rd and sell all your stuff.
Ooh.
Some people did do that.
Oh my gosh. And that's what gets me. How would one if God made this world, how would a human being know if he created did he like send him a text or something? Did he God text, hey, this one the world. Oh God. And I used to see like them psychics would come on Montel Williams show, and then later the tarot card readers predict when the world was going. And like there's this guy who be on internet famous for talking about when the world's going to end. Oh my gosh, I wish they would stop it.
It's like y'all can, you know, here's the most important thing is whenever the day is, you better be ready.
That's the thing. And see, and that made sense to me because if God actually told people when the world would end, they would just play around and like, and then play around like a telling a child when it's time to go to bed. They wouldn't take it serious until it was actually time to go to bed and actually do it. Then versus that's why it's made to keep you on your toes and be ready at any time. Anything can go down at any time, anywhere. which I
Right.
get. Yeah,
And God doesn't want us to do it in fear. He wants us to do it because He
we
loves us and vice versa. And
right.
we want to do His will. But, you know,
Yeah,
mm,
something you want. He wants you to do it on your own, not feel like you're forced to. We not don't feel like a robot or something.
mm-hmm.
And that was a crazy thing to me. As I started, really figuring it out. Like humans have free will, but angels have free will too as well. And I was like, man, yeah, he has to give it. It's across the board for everybody. I was like, man, and it just, you know, yeah, it's something else. I tell you, it's just so much stuff to it. It's like, man, it just gets deeper and deeper. And
Yeah.
it's like something. It's like when I realize I come to a point of realizing something, figuring something out. Then there's more love. It's like, oh my gosh, the levels to this. Woo.
Uh-huh. There's always more. Always. Always. Even, even people who have been studying the word for decades and decades, it's always more. It's always more. You can look
Yeah.
at things differently. My pastor who he's been in the pulpit I think for about 42 years.
Mhm.
He was telling us how he looks at things differently now. He asked God for revelation, he studied, and now he sees things differently, and he's sorry that the way he said it before was not right. Problem is that a lot of people, even pastors that were friends of his, are pulling away because they want to stick with what they know, and they really are not trying to see what he's trying to tell us. He's been going through teachings and scripture and everything to get us to understand something. So, like, one of the teachings is, he said in the past, you know, him and a whole bunch of other people have taught that the tithe that you must tithe 10% or you're going to be cursed. And he said that's just not true. He said that was Old Testament. Christ has given his life for us. And now you can look at, I think it's Second Corinthians chapter 6, where it talks about God wants you to give from the heart what you think
Yeah.
that you should give.
Hmm.
So it's different, and a lot of people got upset about that. And he was just like, well, I'm free from people approval now. So a lot of pastors, they won't say things even when they realize, because they don't want to lose the congregation. They don't want to lose the money that's coming in. They don't want to lose the power, you
Right.
know, that they have. So
So
my pastor
profit.
was saying, they don't have to, if you don't want to hear it, you don't have to come.
Yeah.
You don't, but I'm going to keep preaching the gospel of grace. And I'm going to preach that until I die, until God tells me otherwise. And that's it.
Yeah. You know, Denzel brought up this point a few weeks ago. He was talking about that thing with the thing with Jimmy Kimmel and the what's that Charlie Kirk thing. And
Uh-huh.
he was saying like with the network, the way they did him, ABC. And I like it how he brought up, he said, is profit over principle. And I said, you know what? I said that's a good point. And I see it too with like like how you were just talking about the church, the guy that want to lose the power or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I said it's a profit over principle. I said the
Mm-hmm.
money. I said, oh yeah. It comes down to it's like, man, they'll rather not be on the up and up and not lose their power and keep that money come than versus coming and doing the right thing, saying the right word to the people and losing the money. And I said, yep.
Mm-hmm. But that's the world that we live in. We've always lived in that world.
Yeah.
Always. Even in the Bible, it talks about and I know they're older texts than the Bible, but I know in the Bible it talks about the money changers and the people that were selling animals in the middle of the temple courtyard, and Jesus tore it up. You
Mhm.
know, them people was about the money. The people that let them in there, the priests and everything, was about the money.
and it's been going on for centuries on centuries. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, people. But I think something that you would like
Hmm.
is if you took a look at The Chosen. Start with season 1, and you can see it for free on. I think you can see it for free. I know you can on their website, but you can also see it for free on YouTube, I believe.
The Chosen. Okay.
hmm And just start with season 1. I think they're up to season 5 now,
Yeah.
and I think you'll really enjoy that. That it touched me, and what they attempt to do, and let you know up front, everything in it is not biblical. But what they attempt to do is draw conclusions, and they let you know that up
Right.
front. And what they definitely have, what is in the Bible,
Uh
in
huh.
it. But
Right.
they do draw some conclusions as well, like the conclusion that I made about Judas.
Hmm.
They make conclusions like they was trying to figure out why Pontius Pilate allowed Jesus to get executed and Barabbas to go free. Um, and they were saying that in the movie, I mean, the show, Pontius Pilate, who was the governor, his wife had a dream, and she was like, don't mess with that man, don't do that. That man is good. Da 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 da. And
Yeah.
he like, what would you have me do? Caesar is waiting to see if I can handle this. And if I can't, he's going to replace me. And we're not going to have the luxuries that you're used to. Now, all of that
Oh.
was not in the Bible. But the part that was in the Bible was about her saying, don't do that. This is a good man.
Yeah.
So they drew a conclusion, which seems highly likely because of the times. And you know that if you don't do, if he allowed a big protest there, and a lot of bloodshed, he would have been replaced
Hmm.
because that means he can't control it.
Sold them out for chicken change. Hmm.
So and then, but he was serious when he said, he washed his hands, and he said, I wash my hands of this. He was letting them know this not gonna be on me. This is gonna be on you. And that's the reason he allowed them to choose who they wanted to be free. And that's how bad the Sadducees and the Pharisees and anybody else that believed that Jesus was not who he said he was. That's how bad they wanted him to get executed, even though Barabbas was a murderer and an adulterer and a thief and all kinds of unholy stuff. And they let him loose because it was the custom, during that festival, that feast, that
Yeah.
they let one person loose.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. And so, but the thing I like is how I love how they talked about Mary Magdalene, and most people look at Mary Magdalene as a lady of the night, or they might look at her like a slut, or they might look at her like an unclean woman. All kind of ways they look at Mary Magdalene. And Jesus in the show The Chosen, he knew that she was going through, and the what they added to it that was not in the Bible
Right.
was the possibility of her having mental illness due to a tragic rape
Hmm.
by a Roman. And you get raped by a Roman, ain't nothing you can do about it. you know so she just checked out. And so
No.
she didn't care who he was. She's trying to make some money, Yeah, okay, we can do this, that kind of thing. And
Yeah.
Jesus called her to himself, and she was just so going through it. And he put his hands on her, and he was like, "You are mine." And I mean, I started crying and boohooing,
Wow.
man. And he said, "Now go and sin no more." God, dog. I almost tore that bedroom up.
Ooh, just yeah, just like that in a split second.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta see it. Her mind was clear after that. You know. My pastor talked about he was a psychologist. That was what he went to school for, and that's what he practiced. And
Right.
he worked for a what is it? Not a firm, but an office, and
Hmm.
and I'm not sure if it was for like public health or not. So, but he said that there were some people that were so bad off they just couldn't seem to get through, and he said he realized what was really going on with them. So he would take them to the side and he would pray over them and cast them demons up out of them, and
Hmm.
it changed the person. And the doctors couldn't explain it. And he said, well, they said, "Well, what happened? What happened to you?" And he did this like in the Bible. He said, "Well, I don't know what all y'all talking about, but that man prayed for me, and I'm fine now."
Hmm.
And he said that the administrator asked him to come to his office, and he said, yeah, I heard that you did such and such and such, with this man." And
Yeah.
he was like, "Yes, I did." And he said, "That's against our policy." He said, "Yes, I know." And then he said, "Okay, I tell you what, if you're gonna do something like that," he said, "try to try to do it on the slide. Don't let it get out."
What?
And that was that.
Do
But see,
it.
it could have been one of them. It could have his boss could have been a man who was a follower of Satan or didn't believe in God and was like, "Oh no, you fired."
Oh, I see. So he accepted. Will just do it on the slide.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
And he
he,
did do it on the slide. It's just that
yeah.
when the people asked him, he was like, "That man, he threw him under the bus. He didn't know." And it's the same way in the Bible. They was like, "What happened to you? That man over there, he healed me. I don't know what y'all talking about, but where I was blind, now I can see.
Hmm.
Get out my face." Shannon, I want to do it. I used to think about this. I want to do a play so bad. It could be like modern day, it'd be kind of funny but serious too. That's
Yeah.
what like I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of my face. That man healed me. Mm. And then that lady who was caught in the act of adultery, I would have been like, "Why y'all pulling me out? What, you ain't gonna pull him out? Oh, he went out the back. What? It's a double standard."
Who was it? Mm,
So let me see another one. Oh, Peter, when he said that the cock will crow, the rooster would crow twice. I mean, three times,
mm-hmm.
and you would have had a forsake me, before the cock crows. Those
Oh.
three times. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
meant to say. And Peter was like, "I don't know him." So I was like, "Didn't I tell you I don't know him? Why you keep asking me something stupid like that? I told you I didn't know the man. Now I'm getting ready to jack you up. Say it one more time." Yeah. No. And they showed Peter looking all distraught and bad, but he still used Peter. Peter was the rock. Like you said, he gave Peter the keys to you know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even though he said he knew he's man.
And see, that lets you know. God knows that we are fallible, that we're going to fail, but He also knows our heart.
Yeah.
And He knows that fear will come upon anybody. The trick to it is not a trick, but it is what you do after you feel the fear. What do you do after the fear has come upon you? Do you get stuck and can't move? You know, do you suck it up and push through it? What do you do?
Right.
Because Dr. King said, the measure of a man is where he stands during times of adversity. That's the truth. People can talk all they want to,
Right.
but when something jump up in your face, now what?
Yeah.
Now what? Let's see if you really gonna do what you say. You know how some people they talk all the time. Yeah, I be done bust him upside, and then up in your face, and you be like, okay. Mm-hmm. See, like I know my husband. I've seen him. He can talk all he want to. I have seen how
Mhm.
he reacts when somebody jump up and say something wrong to him. So I already know. He's proven it. I've seen it too many times,
Yeah.
and it's almost scary because he's one of them people that's not afraid of anybody,
Right.
and it's scary because I believe he can get hurt like that
Yeah.
because there are people who are so afraid of you that they'll do anything to get you off them and away from them. So, but God has protected him all these years.
Yeah.
Mm. Um, I
Mhm.
told him everything is not worth fighting for. It's just not. Um,
Yeah.
you know, but his mindset is, and it's nothing wrong with it, is as long as you're willing to back it up, is if you like, I might see one or two people, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, we about to go. We
Mhm.
we about to get into it.
Yeah.
Now, if I see 10, I might go, I might need to escape so I can get back at them one by one. That's me. My husband is like, bring it on. I don't care if it's 10 out. It ain't enough,
Mhm.
and he doesn't think
Right.
that he can't handle it. He thinks that he can. And because he thinks that he can, he may be able to. May be able to. I don't know. But one thing he's not gonna do is go down like no yellow belly. He ain't doing no. If something happens to my husband like that and he dies, I know he went out fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I know it. So, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Because that's just who he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot. Start watching that.
Yeah.
Start,
The
start
chosen. Yeah, that really got me going when you started talking about that and how their conclusions that they come to from all the stuff, the facts from the Bible. Yeah.
right. Right. Because some people they lose their mind. That wasn't about that wasn't about hold it. Trying to make a show and they trying to tell you what they think a possible,
Yeah.
a possible storyline could have been,
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, they do that with Peter. They talk about Peter and his wife and his mother-in-law and the dynamics there. They talk about
Mm-hmm.
Lazarus and his two sisters, Martha and Mary, and Jesus was friends with them.
Mm.
So he went out there to visit them, and they had a little money, and they had a nice time. He brought the disciples and everything,
Yeah.
and he knew what was going to happen. And so the next time they was calling for him, like, get Jesus, get Jesus.
Yeah.
And he did not come on purpose for 3 days. See,
Man.
that was symbolic. And so when he did come, they was like, "Oh, you should have been here. If you
Hmm.
should have been here, he would still be alive." And da da da. And Jesus said, I came basically to show, the power of God. And he told Lazarus to come forth. And Lazarus jumped up out of there. And people was astonished.
Yeah.
So, you know. Now then they show an example where somebody died. Now see, now this part wasn't in the Bible. Somebody died that was um a fiance to one of the disciples, and he begged Jesus to bring her back to life like he did Lazarus, and Jesus wouldn't do it. You mean to tell me some pain, Shannon?
Hmm.
Because he knew Jesus could do it,
Right.
and he wouldn't do it. And the reason they put forth in the show was, I did that because, my father's will. I cannot, I cannot, this is not a part of his will.
They had to,
It was terrible. That man cried and he cried.
so he had to let it run its course. That's what it was meant to be. So he couldn't interfere with his work.
Yep.
Overstep his bounds with God,
Yeah.
his Father. So if this is what he want, ain't nothing he can do. Even though Jesus has all that power, but God is the Father. He's in charge. So it's whatever He says go. He can't overstep His bounds, even though He has absolute power too. But you know,
Yeah. And it was sad because the man who played the character, he
yeah,
cried so earnestly and so hard. I believed him. I'm like, oh man, And then the girl's father
hmm,
turned against him. Like, you brought her, you got her involved with this zealot Jesus. Oh man,
yeah, yeah. So that's the thing I get too. Jesus, their Father and Son, but you know, um, He knows the bounds. Not the, because that's His Father. He's in charge. He's the big dog, and that's His Son. But He know His role. Not
right?
respect that because that's not his role. He leave that's God's. I mean, the Father, he's in charge. So he gives it. That's what he want. And nothing he can do. It really don't matter. He has no say. Oh,
But I thought it showed that painful conversation.
yeah.
Of many people, I think, needed to see that, because
Hmm.
when my mother got sick, and she was sick for a while,
Yeah.
and she died, that was the one time I could have turned away from my faith in God.
Right.
And I was angry. I was angry, and I was just like, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, God.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe I was saying what I was saying. I couldn't. Um, Sometimes things in life can be so hard hitting and tragic, and you feel like God let you down. And thank God that He understands. It's, the pain talking,
Right.
because I was just like, how could you let this happen? I I prayed. I was on the floor in the ICU room, on the floor in a prostate position.
Mm-hmm.
And people walking over me. I'm just praying, 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 praying for my mother, and telling people that you don't have the last say. God got the last say. Da 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 da. And then she came to, and I was telling everybody God brought her to, and I was telling everybody, I told you, God got the last say. I told you, y'all don't know what you was talking about. And I'm thinking like, yes, yes, God has brought her, through, and forget y'all with all of that, get out of here. And then 4 days later, she went back in, and it was real bad.
Right.
And I felt like a fool. And I felt like, God, I know you didn't let me go through all of this praising you, telling everybody how to give their life to you, telling them how I knew you was healing my mother. And then to let her go, I was hot, Shannon.
Yeah.
I was hot. And I did not have any faith at all whatsoever in God during that short time. And I remember I had to make a decision on
Yeah.
take my mother off of the breathing machine.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was 2.5 weeks. And I was standing in the window in the hallway outside of the ICU room. And it was nobody in that hallway. It was a door on one end and a door way down on the other end. And then it was windows. And it was raining. And I was standing there crying. And I heard a voice. It sounded like it came from my right ear.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, "You still gonna praise God now?" You know who that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just I had a Job moment.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't say anything for about, I can't be sure, but I want to say it was long enough. So I'm gonna say 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I recognized who it was because I looked and there was nobody in there.
Right.
And I said, Satan, you're not going to get the victory out of this. I said, if God chose to let my mom come on home, then so be it. But you not going to get the victory. And I'm going to continue to praise God.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I did. I did. But that was one of them Job moments. He wanted to see if I was great.
Catch you up in your weakest moment, hit you where, because he pulled the same thing with Jesus. Didn't he fast for 40 days or 40 nights in the desert, whatever was
Yeah.
it?
The wilderness. Uh huh.
He wanted to catch him at his weakest point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm so glad that I did the right thing because, oh, I was so angry. And I was still angry after that. I'm not going to lie. I was still angry, but I wasn't going to turn on Christ. I wasn't going to turn on God just because of it. Because that was, my mama was my best friend.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready for her to go.
Right.
Yeah. And I thought that since I showed you, Lord, that I am not ashamed of you and that I know you have all power, and I showed this to other people, not being ashamed. How could you let this go like this? Okay, that was my way of thinking,
Yeah.
and that's the way it went.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get angry sometime when I would see or maybe envious is the word, when I would see, say, like four generations of people together, and I would be like, man, they still got all they people, you know.
Mhm.
I want it with my mama,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And I learned to just get past that, because to tell you the truth, I got a friend whose mother died when she was 18,
Uh-huh.
and her father died before that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think nobody wants to see their parent go, no matter how you can be 60 years old and you don't want your mama or your daddy to go.
Yeah.
But I think it's much more difficult when you're at a younger age. At least you get more time with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. So that made me stop feeling so sorry for myself, because I would, she was like, well, my mama passed when I was 18.
Mm-hmm. And it's an eye opener, showing how much more of a blessing you had more time to spend than versus when she got cut short. So he was
Mhm.
blessed with more time. It was a
So the best thing my sister-in-law Queen used to say is, live your life, live your best life, Kimmy.
hmm
Live your best life. Because she got taken too. And
oh yeah,
that was painful. That was painful when she left too.
I remember that. It was COVID 2020. Wasn't it all in the same time with Cynthia, all in that.
Cynthia was after her. Um,
Oh,
she died. My sister-in-law died in December
hmm
of 2020, or was it 2019? I think it was 2020.
Yeah, the COVID. Yeah.
And then Cynthia got sick, and she died in, I want to say, April 2021.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds about right because I remember I think you had to stream and we were always typing in, about Cynthia and stuff because you kept us updated. And I remember that. Yeah. And
Mhm. Mm. And that, oh man, I was just like, Lord, oh man, you taking out my best people. You letting them come on home. And I don't want them to come home right now. And he was like, well, I want them to come home.
yeah.
So I said, well, all right. I just have to stay here and just deal with it.
Yeah.
And I learned to deal with it. And to tell you the truth, Shannon, the older we get, the more of our loved ones we gonna see
I
um,
know. It's just,
transition.
that's, yeah, nothing you can do.
And if
Just,
we don't see them anymore, then that means it's us.
yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, and then you get to see, I believe and I hope, your loved ones, you know, in
Mhm.
heaven.
Yeah. That's the thing. I lost my grandma in 2022. And then my teacher, Mr. Richardson, is like back to back. Man, two one of the people,
I
grandma
remember.
loved Mr. Richardson, mentor, he was like an uncle, somebody who looked, it's like, man, this is, I mean, it threw me, man.
But that was really hard on you, and I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else, because you
Yeah,
really, those people, you cared for them.
yeah, you know, but I'm a lot, time I still think about him, but it's
You
sad he gone, but
about them.
huh?
You can't not think about them.
Yeah. But it's I still think about they gone, but I don't feel real like sad. But I know, and both of them were believers, and see that's right there, knowing that they both believe Mr. Richardson. I used to have conversations with him about it all the time, and I knew Grandma believed. So, and that's the good thing, because I had that conversation with Uncle Darrell. He was saying, you don't believe after Grandma, passed, like he had guess like had a conversation with God. You don't believe after she's gone, she's not with the Lord. Yeah. So basically, And after I looked at it in a positive light with both of them, it's like, hey, they at the party, they getting down. So no, I can't be sad about that. Hey, they doing better than me. They done got away from all this crazy stuff. They doing like that a million times better. Hey, they partying. They already at the party. I gotta get to the party too. Let me wait up. Yeah, at the party. But yeah, Mr. Richardson, I used to have conversations all the time with him, all the time, And I remember my mom with me. We went to the funeral, and I just looked at him. And like we was at the funeral home. I took pictures, yeah, because he was like, I just couldn't believe it. And like on his thing, it didn't say Jeffrey Richardson. It said Mr. Richardson because I guess that's the way like the students know him as Mr. Richardson. But I was like the only one when I first met him. I remember in the car we were driving over to the hardware store for the theater, and I was like, "Is it okay if I call you Jeff?" I just started doing it, but he said, "Don't do it like out of disrespect." But now I just call him Jeff because I was like only ones who would call him Jeff, like versus the students they would say Mr. Richardson. But yeah, I think it was a little different. Me and him, the bond, the relationship I had with him, because I used to have conversations with him all the time about a lot of stuff. And the one thing I remember, we were talking about something. So I said, "Well, how do you do this?" He said, "The thing is, and it still sticks to me to this day." He said, "You have to prepare. So no matter whatever," he said, "you just always be prepared, prep for whatever. So that way, whatever is going down, you'll be prepared, prep for it." And I say, you know what? All those years when he told me that, I said it makes sense. I think that's where some of that comes from, being prepared. So for regardless what goes down, you be prepared for whatever, like anything, like a storm or a tornado or hurricane. If you have all the proper tools and stuff loaded in your arsenal ready to go, you'll be ready for whatever, regardless. And I,
Mhm.
that mindset. I was like, man, and that made sense because like he would get sick all the time. I didn't know this. Like he would always end up in the hospital. He would, emergencies and stuff. And I said, you know what? He followed. He went by. He practiced what he preached. Because, and after I started looking back on it, he knew. It was gonna happen sooner or later. Him going because he was always in the hospital being sick. He have seizures and stuff. So I know he already had everything already laid out in case. And he always talked about this. And the man I see, yeah, he practiced what he preached because he knew it was coming, and you know what I mean. He had plans, everything laid out, so it's like, so it wouldn't be no surprise or just take him away and not be prepared or whatever, for his family, whatever. So, yep, I was like, man, Mr. Richardson, but yeah, he practiced what he preached, yeah. And he was a church person going too. I used to ask him all the time, like his ritual, like what, like how did you go, like before he came to work? My professor before he come to class and teach. I just try to figure out how do he go about his routine. He said he would get up in the morning, he would read his Bible and stuff before he come to work and school. All of that he put that first. I was like, man, that was like back in '97. I remember sitting in the car with him having those conversations. Like, man, it was just really cool to see how him talking about the Bible. The first thing he gets up and read every morning, and before he comes to work, he put that first. I was like, man, I was really impressed just listening to him saying that. It
Mhm.
really, it really opened my ears and eyes. How
Yeah.
he took it serious. Like, wow. Mhm. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you may as well.
yeah.
You first thing most people do. I know my husband does. Is he get up and he goes straight to that phone.
Hmm.
So I'm like, well, put some scripture on it then.
Oh, yeah, I got that Bible app on my phone, the Holy Bible app on my phone too. Now, a
Mm-hmm.
guy I work with at work, he he uses it. He's and he got like different versions in there, like the King James, and he would just show me in detail like the different languages and stuff. I said, "Oh my gosh, the Holy Bible app.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the scriptures in there. It's got different, like, man, and like I have it alert me every morning because another guy I work with at work, it gives them the same alerts every morning. It tells you a scripture from the book.
Mhm.
It's like, man, but yeah, Mr. Richardson, I think about him, but yeah, I didn't say it like I was, and but I just remember that day sitting me and my mom was at the funeral home. I just remember sitting there looking at him, and I was just trying to picture my mind. It's like, man, I can't believe I really, and see the way I found out. I was in the room, me and Jeff were in the room. I was on Facebook, and I happened to see one of the guys, my friends from school, who was in the theater major, who was real close to Mr. Richardson as well, and posted and said, "Sorry to say about Mr. Richardson." And the second I saw that name, Mr. Richardson, that just, I didn't know what. Wow, wow. I mean, it hit me hard. I mean, I cried. So I couldn't believe that, you know.
Mhm.
And I remember, like, he was explaining it, like, because Mrs. Richardson had did a load in that day. It was a show or whatever. It was like that morning. So Marcus, he like one of the people like help Mrs. Richardson, staying on top of, help taking care of him, keeping track of him and stuff. And because they were really close too. Marcus, he was one of his other students. Like a son to him as well. You know,
Mhm.
and he was saying that day he checked on him. So Jeff, he had lunch. He went after the load in. He was a loader, I guess. Loading the trucks, taking the stuff off. One of the people loading the stuff off the trucks, a loader. So he had lunch that day, and so okay. So Marcus said he was keeping track. See where just see if everything was okay. And then I guess when he tried to get a hold of him, something wasn't right. So I think the way it went down, it happened. I think Jeff had finished the load in as a truck loader, and then he went and had lunch, whatever. So he went and headed home. I think it happened. Maybe as he got out the car, it happened in the yard. Something that seizure, whatever that was that final round when it happened, the attack or whatever. His seizure, whatever it was. It happened in the front yard at his house. So I guess he was gonna go home and relax, whatever. And it happened right out there. And the neighbors called or whatever, the neighbors did everything they could. So the neighbors were right there when he passed because Mrs. Richardson, she was in Philadelphia with her Philly with her family visiting her mom or whatever, so she wasn't there to say goodbye or whatever, you know. So it happened the neighbors were there. I was like, man. So I said I couldn't imagine. It crossed my mind. I just couldn't imagine what Jeff went through. He didn't, when it happened, just they just called him like that the last minute, and
Mhm.
it's like the seizure way it went down, man.
Yeah.
But I knew in my mind, I knew he was already prepared because he already knew what he already been through. So he was already prepared for
Mhm.
everything. So regardless, whatever went happen wherever, but man, I just couldn't imagine the pain and stuff he went through right there at home, just going home and just it just came out of nowhere, and that was the last one because he had but he said he used to be in. I heard he used to be in the hospital for days, or whatever, because dealing with. I was like, man, those attacks and the seizures and stuff. It's like, man, Mr. Richardson. But yeah, it's like I look back on. I got so. That's the thing is, I got so much video footage and pictures and stuff of him because he's one of the ones used to get on me. He said, "What?" He always asks, "What you doing?" I said, I'm so,
Mhm.
I got a camera. I was sitting right there filming him fussing at me. Yeah, I sure did. I'm so glad I listened to that little voice saying record him. Even if he's fussing at me, I'll take it. All that stuff. But yeah.
Hey
Look,
Shannon, let me ask you something. This is off the subject. Did you notice how YouTube is changing things up? It's like I thought I was keeping up with my email, but I'm seeing some things that they're doing.
mm-hmm,
Um, I noticed that they added like okay for me, I
mm-hmm,
utilize the home tab on mine. So when you go to my channel, you're gonna see
yeah,
um like a video that I have set for people who are subscribers or people who have not subscribed yet. You'll see that.
yeah,
Um, you'll see like some different playlists that I have, like
yeah,
past five streams, videos, shorts, stuff like that. But I noticed that they added one called collaborations, and I'm like, let me
oh,
see.
okay,
let me add that if I want to add that. Um, but I'm just noticing some things that they're doing.
I know something. I saw collaboration. Matter of fact, was it early today or something? I was like, that looks new because I was just scrolling, do something on my page or whatever. And I saw collaboration. Yeah, yeah. I've been seeing a lot of big YouTubers been posting a lot of stuff that YouTube has been doing. And all. It's like, man, yeah, YouTube making more changes. Mm-hmm.
And I thought about, let me see, this is single playlist. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add a playlist of JoJo. I'm gonna do that.
Georgia.
Yeah, started. I made a mistake and I let the video go. Um, I released it too late yesterday and it didn't get as much viewership as I had hoped it would.
You mean the timing, like the traffic? Oh, so you look at that graph too when they released your videos, like the traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I look at that, but I also know from the past what I feel like I have gotten most you know, people,
Mm-hmm.
to look through. Um, do you still keep up with that feature channels? I'm thinking about getting rid of it myself. Cause
Oh, the super channels.
yeah, cause what I did was I know that I had all those people, and so something told me go look at the ones that you have and see if they still have you.
Yeah,
And
I've been doing. Yeah. Oh, I've been thinking about that. Should I clean it? How? Let me go. Yeah, super channels. Let me scroll on my front page right now. So let
and
me
I
go.
took I took them off of that. I took them off. I sure did. I'm like, if
Yes.
you the nerve to take me down, I'm gonna take you down too.
Yeah, I still go and do a check. As a matter of fact, I need to go and check. Yeah, because I got 3 rows of it, 3 super channels. I want to. Yeah, I
Mhm.
need. I've been doing a lot of housekeeping too, as well. Like YouTube channels. I don't really. I just clean. I got some more cleaning to do, but I'm gonna. You know what? That's a good idea because I've been scrolling and something been kind of saying, maybe I should go and all these super channels. Just how many I'm actually, or they subscribe me or whatever. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
because I got all these subscribers, but that's the thing is too, how many people actually with those numbers actually tune in, like versus like a lot of these big YouTubers, because there's actually people who really go dedicated. I mean, actually look at their channel versus just having numbers, who are actually looking, then viewing versus those numbers that you got, the real actual people. How many, you know.
Mhm.
I need to do some housekeeping right now.
So
Over.
I looked, you know, it was you out of all the people, like I had about 3 rows too.
Yeah.
You, Geo, um, 365 International,
Hmm.
Mary Pittsburgh artist, and I haven't seen Mary in a long time. Uh, Be Amazing Sylvia, Brenda Land, um, Mocha Living, which is
Hmm. I think I remember that name.
yeah, I forgot her. I forgot her first name. And it's a sweet lady. And Information Girls is the only ones that still had it up there. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's what we doing? Okay.
I need to look. I'm trying to figure how can you see if they subscribe. So you go to their homepage, right? So I'm looking at one now. So I'm at the actual homepage. So I'm trying to figure how I can
Now, if
see
you
if
want
they.
to know if they subscribe to you, then you go to your YouTube studio.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'm in my YouTube studio now, and where is it at? I'm in the studio. So it's
Okay.
so recent. Here's subscribers. Wait a minute. I see all. Okay, here we go. That's right. It'll say subscribe to unsubscribe. Okay.
Right.
So subscriber count. So subscribe. So yeah.
But what I did, Shannon, was I looked to see if I was still on a super channel list.
Oh, okay.
And when I wasn't, I took them off of mine too.
Yeah, that's because that's the thing is, I don't want to have just a number. I want an actual real number. Somebody who's really serious about looking
Mm-hmm.
at my channel and looking at not just for enough. Because that's the thing. I remember I got caught up trying to figure that out back in 19 when people had those growth channels, and I think YouTube caught on to that. That's how a lot of people grow. Because I was there. I remember seeing Geo, Team Build with Geo in one of those rooms, and like people subscribe, but how many actually really coming back, even though they subscribe, versus, I was doing research looking at see if they subscribe to me, whatever. Because I didn't like that just having a one for one used to sub me all. I want to actually people be for real, be serious. That was the thing I remember getting caught up, it's a little aggravating, because I take this serious than versus trying to have a number. I mean, if you subscribe because you want to, not feel like you have to, because like if I subscribe to your channel, do it because you want to, and it's something that somebody you want to actually continue seeing, like a TV channel or a TV show. That's the mindset I remember, being
Mm-hmm.
for real with it, not just have a as a number, you know. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing I remember talking to Gio about. She was saying like, you're gonna have it. It's gonna be like that, but eventually, like you use that, like build on it or whatever, and then eventually you'll end up getting to the place where you really want, where people are gonna really come in and watch your channel. You'll end up having more, I guess, like people who are gonna really be for real and come back and see you for you or whatever, then versus the ones who didn't, but I guess it's like that, the numbers, because and like those ones who got those millions of subscribers, they had those had to be really serious people who really enjoy that channel, you know. It's like, you know what I mean, having those big numbers, the ones they really actually dedicated, that real fan base, who want to see that person, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
so now I'm coming back. So yeah, I've been scrolling through and I gotta see who's all on my super channel, and like, I think I need to do some housekeeping on that, because and like the thing is, I don't even see those ones who on the super channels pop up. I don't see no kind of alerts or anything. It's like it's just a waste on my page, because I can do something else better. Get clean. I need to do some serious housekeeping on my channel. I need to really get down with the get down. Come on with the come on. Get down. Get down. Now let's see here. Now I got the featured channels, but those super channels now I can actually go ahead and just look at like who I actually the video I look at, or who look at mine, because I can just go and start clearing them off right out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go, because it's like some stuff I'm really seriously interested in, like your stuff, Marlene, Geo. I mean, the ones I really like and I actually serious and go back, then versus because I went and cleaned off some other YouTube channels like dealing with film and stuff. And I tell you, it made a big difference. I felt better about it because my alerts and subscription thing is not flooded with alerts from them all the time, versus ones I actually enjoy, you know. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not getting in the way, because it's just flooded down. I don't like that. So I got to do some more housekeeping. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, here's subscription. So view all. I'm not sure who this Web Savvy Cafe is. I ain't heard nothing from her. And
Ah, you need to get rid of them. Just fast. Hurry.
blocking up space, blocking. And the thing is, too, I've been trying to subscribe to more people that I actually like, dealing with Funkos and mystery boxes, something I know I can enjoy and just sit and watch,
Mm-hmm.
I just subscribe and yeah, and comment and yeah, get those. I like enjoy getting alerts and stuff. I enjoy versus it's just something I've been figuring out over time, you know, like the housekeeping. I don't want just people sitting up in here just on my channel, just like, just for a number or whatever. And like if they subscribe to me, that's fine. But they can take me off, because I want real numbers, real people who really, want to really
Right.
come back. I don't want just like have like there's a people who's actually serious about my challenge versus the non-serious. And because I look in the analytics too, it'll show like new people, non-subscribers than versus regular subscribers. Is the regular subscribers is really low. That percentage is real low than
Mm-hmm.
non-subscribers, which is way higher. It's like, it's like, because, like when I first started my channel, so a lot of them are probably still on here lingering, which you probably just clear off, like let me go or whatever, get off, clear off, for it's from the beginning from 19,
Mm-hmm.
still a lot of them still on here, old subscribers I've gotten rid of. They probably never got rid of me or whatever, and they just, and that's the thing is too, they even still get alerts? Do those alerts really go through, you know? So they probably haven't done no housekeeping themselves or whatever.
Right.
I really go in here and dig and look, figure out who to cut. Just cut them loose, cut, clean house. And it's a lot better too when you get rid of it, just lingering, just people still lingering. I just, man, just let me go, get rid of it, unsubscribe.
Please release me.
Let
Oh.
me go. Okay. Cause yeah, I got three rows of people now. Let's see here. So the ones, let's see here. So I can't figure out who's after all. I can't figure out who's after all. Oh, that's Geo after dark with Geo. That's Geo after. Okay, so super channels. So view all steps to leaps podcast, Serenity Studio Art. Oh, so they in the playlist. So I need to go to into my studio to go to that playlist and clean it out. Okay, I got it. Navigate. So where's the beef? Hey, where's the beef?
Oh, I'm gonna give you something to watch. See if you like it. Chief of War with Jason Momoa. It was really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Aquaman, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, Aqua Boogie, Aqua Boogie, baby.
Never learn to swim.
Mm. So wait, so playlist. I'm trying to find the super channel so I can start cleaning house right now. I'm trying to figure out where to find it. I
It's
see.
your channel customization home
Oh,
tab.
I see it. Customization. Okay. Wait. Watermark. Okay. Home tab. Bam. There it is. I found it. Okay. Well, I'm ready to get the axe. I'm gonna sharpen it real good. I'm going. Here we go. Let's see here. So super channels. So let me click on. So here we go. Okay, edit sections, content. No. Let me go to another. Let me try this one. Edit sections, content.
They added not only collaboration, but they added posts.
They added
Now,
who?
post down at the bottom of yours, like at the bottom of your
Okay, let me go look. Let me
home
see.
tab. I think I'm gonna take them posts off of there.
Okay, so
If somebody want to see my posts, they know to go to. They know where to go.
featured channels. I see featured channel subscriptions, videos, and super channels. So never learn to swim. Okay, so collaborate. You said collaborations at the bottom.
Yeah, did it add collaborations to your home tab?
I'm at the home tab. I see shorts and I posters at the very bottom, but I don't see collaborations nowhere.
Okay, it didn't add to yours. It added to mine, but it also added posts to mine, and I'm like,
Yeah.
uh,
Never learn. Let's see here. Edits. You think Miss Four Roller is gonna ever come back?
oh man, it sure would be nice,
Mm-hmm.
but she found it just didn't appeal to her any longer.
Yeah,
And
she got frustrated with it too, which I can see. You know, I'm cleaning this out right now. Let's see. Let me get rid of friends with super channels, information girls. uh, They say the neon lights are bright on Broad. Mm, mm. Steps to Leaps podcast. Let me see. Okay. Well, yeah. Geo's Vlogs H Town down live. Okay.
Dang, I need to change this. Man, I can't use my intro no more because it's got the $5 jury on there, and can't do that no more.
Yeah, I've been trying to I need to make a new intro, new music, everything. Oh my gosh. I've been working on it bit by bit because that's old footage. I need something fresh, new.
It's fresh.
You
I know. I like my old one though, or am I just being lazy and don't want to do a new one?
know.
But,
Hmm.
but I can't even remember where I did it now, and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to change that number on there, and I
Yeah.
can't remember where. That's a shame. I can't even remember Shannon.
No.
I use some software and I'm like, I can't remember. You know what? Maybe if I look inside of it, like the data
Yeah.
stream, information and see if I can. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna download it and then look and see if I can find
Hmm.
get it on. That's what I'll do.
Get it on. Get it. Oh, that's Dave. Okay, that's Dave.
I think I'm gonna take the post off of mine. They want to see my post. They know. All right.
Hey, all right.
And then, have you ever utilized the like they have a spotlight for people who haven't subscribed, and then they have one for returning subscribers.
Hmm. I think so. I seen something with a spotlight. It's in the studio, right?
To the home tab.
Okay, let me see.
I use it all the time, but I'm thinking about
Hmm.
maybe I'll just do it for the people who haven't subscribed.
Okay.
No, I want no. Let's see. Guess I better do. You know what? Maybe I'll do the same video. Let's see.
Home tab. Let's see. Mhm. So if I let me see here. Home tab. Let me customization. Say you just begun. So home studio. So
Oh, Shannon, I want you to show me how to where you went to go play Uno because I want to start playing Uno.
oh, that site. I had to not type it in Uno. It was somewhere. It was a few years ago that Uno. But yeah, I do remember that Uno.
That was fun playing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta try to do a game night, get something go. I wanna it's some other stuff. I just gotta really take a day or something. I can really sit there and really sit through and get back to reworking some stuff. I get the time, but my hands are just like time burns so fast with me. That's why I call myself like a time burner. I burn time so fast. Like I can sit there and and here's the thing I learned. Marlene said it. I think it's been helpful. Like when I work on my videos, I set it for an hour to
Mhm.
edit my videos because if I just cut out a block where I'm just zoned in, focused on this one thing, I can get it done. It's really been helping me to with time management. If I gotta focus on something, if like I call it the studio where I'm going to straighten some stuff up. I'll set it for an hour, cut out just an hour block. I can get a lot done in an hour. And then if I want to go do something else, I'll, something I'm trying to focus and get done. That way I'm not distracted trying to do too many. I can just focus on one thing at a time. And it really helps, you know.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad. That was a good suggestion.
Yeah, focus on. Because I was talking to somebody about it at work, just because somebody was saying they had like ADHD or whatever, AHHD, what ADHH, what is H? Tongue,
All right.
a you know, uh, AD, ADHH, AD,
Will you stop? You about to make me hang up.
AHD, AHDDD.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, but
Yeah, I believe you got it. Okay.
yeah.
I'm a believer.
Okay, all right. So you got that vid IQ on your, you use that on Chrome, vid IQ.
But a lot of times, I got to be honest, sometimes I will cut it off because it gets on my nerves.
I mean, as
Then I
far
cut it back off.
as yeah, I look at it. I mean, I actually go and look at because it helps me with my titling. I look at like for my videos. It's
Mhm.
really been helpful, and that really helped me figure out. And it got those checkpoints, like for the high point, for the high points. It shows you like, and it really helped me understand by redoing my titles. I started doing a little exercises. Like, oh, that's when it started clicking because of vid IQ, saying if you have an intriguing title. And I went back and looked at a lot of the YouTubers I like with Funko Pop videos. I said, oh, I'm telling you, it just started clicking. So I know how to kind of title my videos a lot better. And I go back and look at some of my old titles. I went back and redid them and redid some of my thumbnails. It helped, but so that's the thing is like me. So the way I try to do it, I try to pack it good as I can, my thumbnail and the title. So that way when it shoots out the first time, I can probably get a big hit or get as good views off of it, than trying to go back and rework out after it's already been pushed out, you know.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I've been kind of seeing that. So it's like, and the color I use and the font I use for my videos, because what I couldn't figure out when I my Scott Pilgrim that Thrill Joy, it's like a Funko. I couldn't figure out how did I get 161 or 62 views, and I was just sitting there looking. I studied it, and I looked at the colorings because one thing I saw I could see the lettering and the color, the yellow popped out, and so I went back and started doing like some of my thumbnails, going back putting that yellow in it the way I do it to help see it, and then I use that thumbs up TV thumbnail tester, and that really helped me figure it out more, just looking at the thumbnail itself. 'Cause I know that's one thing YouTubers drill in your head: thumbnails and titles. That's how you get discovered, and understanding impressions and the click through rate and stuff. So it's like, man, yeah, getting your videos
Yeah.
discovered.
Yeah. I would agree because I know when I was scrolling through it, like okay, if I'm on my phone,
Yeah,
not so much because I'm just scrolling through a feed. But if I'm on my computer and a thumbnail will definitely catch my attention.
yeah.
Now they have thumbnails on when you going through your feed as well on your phone, but
Hmm.
uh, I don't know, it don't show but a millisecond.
Oh.
Like when you scrolling through your phone, your thumbnail
Hmm.
it might only show for a millisecond. So I think the most important part, this is my opinion, of a short is the first 5 seconds of it.
Yeah.
That's either gonna catch their attention or it's not. They're gonna go right on past it.
Yeah. And see, I make sure I go and put my thumbnail where the biggest part, like whatever the subject is, I make sure it has a real close up. So the second they see that thumbnail, they seeing the subject right out the gate, when they scrolling through, make sure it's big enough, whatever
Mm,
it is. Yeah.
okay.
Oh, and plus another trick I saw the big YouTubers point out, if you at the studio, if you click on settings
Hmm.
and go to where it says channel and basic info, I went back updated. I said, man, you know what? My since I love Funkos and Pops and stuff, it was really light. So I went and really flooded my keywords. So
Okay.
I went in there and added like stuff that I do towards my channel and stuff I like, the all the places, it helps push it out. and I wouldn't fill up my keywords. So I got 498 out of 500 words, and I mean I fill this thing up. Yeah, if
Mhm.
you go to settings and click on channel, you can put the keywords in there, that stuff that you use all the time. That really, I think that may help
Mine
make a
filled
difference.
up too, but since you said that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna subtract, because I got a whole bunch of jewelry related stuff. I'm gonna
Okay.
subtract those and I'm gonna add some of the other things that I do. Like I've been putting the cat videos up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start doing that.
hmm Oh, and plus too, I noticed too, like they were saying like the language, like a lot of YouTubers it probably is set by default for like let me see here for like advanced. Let's see here, monetization, no channel, advanced settings. Uh, so you got that hype button too, right? The hype button. You
Yeah, I've
got,
seen that. Where did I see that at? I think I saw it when I was on somebody's live.
yeah, because I mean, yeah, from that channel. But I'm saying you have a hype button yourself for your channel. I don't know if I seen one because I know I got a hype button because I was telling Jennifer about a month ago, so she saw it and she hyped my video. Pandy hyped it too for my. I think you did too for my 2,500 subscribers. Yeah, I had a hype button on my
You
channel.
gotta tell me. You gotta. Okay, let me see. I don't know if I hit it or not. You got to tell me. Is it something you got to turn on?
Yeah, it's yeah. If you have, I just matter of fact, I just saw it. Let me see channel. Uh, where is it at? I just saw it. Oh, okay, here it is. So what it is, if you go, uh, if you click on settings and then go to settings and then click on channel
Mm-hmm.
and then you see basic info. Then there's advanced settings and
Mm-hmm.
there's a button you can click on saying let viewers hype my content. Viewers can hype your videos at no cost three
Yeah,
times a
it's
week.
checked.
Okay, yeah, make sure that's checked. Okay.
Okay, thanks. If I had that checked already.
Mm-hmm. Created demographics agreements. General.
I never did know whether it was good to let viewers clip your content or not. I kept it off.
You know, I had it. I might need to go back and cut that off. Clip. I meant. Hmm. I might go back and clip it off. Let's see here, settings. Mm. Oh, I don't have it set to clip. Allow viewers to clip my content. I didn't have it. If you deselect this option, viewers will not be able to clip your content, and existing clips of your content will be disabled. Selecting this option again will re-enable. So I don't have it clicked on, so viewers can't clip my allow. Okay, so I guess I'm good.
Okay, good.
Copyright
Was
community.
that you whistling?
Yeah, I was going.
Boy, you scared the mess out of me. I thought somebody was in my room.
Oh.
I looked over because the phone is on the left side of me, and I looked over there at the wall.
Yeah. You're going to go black dynamite. Black dynamite. Black dynamite.
Shannon, while you're there under the advanced settings, make sure if you want it set, make sure you set that change insights sharing that will allow um earning opportunities like advertisers and
Oh,
uh
make sure the box is checked.
yeah.
Yes, already checked. I see that. Yes, already checked.
Okay. Okay, good, 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 good.
I need to there's upload defaults. I need to do it like you can set a template or something for that for your video so you don't have to keep writing like the same stuff. You can have a upload default for videos. I need to play
And
with that.
you
Hmm.
know what? I never did allow that. They got at the bottom third party training, talking about allow third party companies to train AI models using my channel content. I'm like, why?
Where is that still? Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, I don't have that box. It's not checked. So
Yeah, no, thank you.
Mhm.
Want to pay me? You can use it for training.
Upload defaults. Add categories. Sensitive categories. Okay. Created demographics. Dun, 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 dun. Permissions.
Have anything in your home tab that says upcoming live streams? I have an upcoming live stream. I don't know how it's got caught up in there, but it does not show up that I have an upcoming live stream, and it's been there for a couple of years now.
Hmm. Let's see. It's in the home tab. Okay.
Hmm. And I have upcoming live streams so that when somebody comes to my homepage, they can see that I'm live or not.
Okay. I'm at the home tab. I see for you. And then my playlists, the super channels, and then videos, and my featured channels, subscriptions, shorts, and posts. But I don't.
Okay, you don't have upcoming live streams on yours then. Okay.
Well, actually, I see on my home tab, it's showing my video that's actually live right now. It's the first
Oh,
thing before. It says before for you or whatever. The video. I see my video.
okay. You won't be able to see it then, right now. But yeah, it's weird because when I go to the studio to look for it, it's like, what you talking about? I'm like, what? I got one more place I'm gonna look for it.
More money, more money, more view channel stats.
Mm, the only other place I could think that it would be, let's see, it's not under drafts. Oh, I know where it could be. You know, when you try to go live from YouTube itself,
Yeah.
and it shows you a default. Let me see if that's what it is.
Hmm.
Last minute Christmas. Let me see what I got on there. Last minute Christmas sale. Let me see if that's it. That it?
Keyword inspector. Daily ideas. Trend alerts.
Okay, I'm gonna try to delete that. I think that might be it. It ain't doing nothing wrong, but I just don't like seeing it.
Yeah.
Now let's see how I can get this out of here.
Oh yeah, I made it back in team build last Friday. I'm trying to get in there this Friday. So
Oh, you did, you
yeah.
did.
So I got my new playlist. I'm gonna tell everybody to play my new playlist of my new videos I've been cranking out, so I can get those views going and shoot them up.
Okay.
Shoot them up. I'm ready to get them, shoot them up. So I go to team build and get them numbers up. Get my numbers up. Yeah, I'm going to team build.
And I almost came in there Friday. I almost came in there because I saw the notification, and then I was
Yeah.
like, you ain't gonna play nobody's list. Just stop.
Yeah.
I'm being real bad, Shannon. Oh my
Hmm.
God.
I got mine up. I got it. I got my 50 hours in there. It was 48 or 49 minutes. I mean 49 hours in there. So it's
Mhm.
close to 50. I'm gonna have that play. So when I go in there, so I can get my numbers up. Yeah, I'm gonna go there and play. Yeah, I got it built. So I got to build me another one. So I got new 50 hour number one. I need to make a new 50 hour number two. Yeah, my new stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta
I'm
keep.
gonna if I come, it'll be the 6 hour one. I'm not trying to do it. I just
Yeah, I gotta start doing that. Do the 6 hours playlist. Cause Marlene said those stack up fast too. Those 6 hours.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I can do that, but I don't go live enough anymore. Well, I know what I can do. I can always do like I used to do, and get them like them water scenes and stuff like that. I can do all of that
Yeah.
and just do a live or unattended live because people are still doing that. The unattended lives. Yeah. Nope, I'm not going live.
Mm, 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 mm.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. So subscription.
Mm, 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 mhm. This is what I was saying. Oh,
Mm, 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 mm.
but if I don't
That's
want
what
it
I need to be.
anymore,
What do I need to be? Mm-mm. Now another thing with the subscription, you can only, I guess, the ones who actually got their account public, I can see, I guess, but I wish I could see all the subscribers, the people who subscribe to me. I mean,
yeah, they don't. Yeah,
dig,
you're
yeah,
right. Don't allow that.
dig. I can do some more serious housekeeping. Get it in, get them out, get them out, get them out, hit them out, get them out.
Sound like something lost energy over there. Lost.
Oh, it's my hard drive. I got it plugged in as the disc
Like,
spinning down.
like what?
Yeah. I ejected it. Like, fine, shut down because that vibration. Every time I think I had enough.
Like Shannon is really a cyborg, and he just went down.
Yeah, it's been a rough week now. We got shut down. Hmm.
Well, at least I know where it is. I can't get rid of it though.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been really putting stuff more I like the Funkos, the people with mystery boxes that I enjoy, and plus a lot of the design stuff, with my apps and designing, people who's into all the sublimation and design. That's the stuff I get alerts from my, videos I watch, I can learn from. So I really been putting more stuff on here I can be productive from, I can learn from, and versus just being on here, you know.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to, tailor it to that way where I can actually learn. I wish I could see all the rest. Let me see. I think I can see like if I go to the YouTube studio, I can go in there and see like the subscribers in there. Uh it's in let's see here, manage videos. And I think it's is it content or is it dash? It's at the dashboard, I think. Yeah. See the recent subscribers. Yeah. Or all together. I click on lifetime. I can really I got to clean them out. Clean them out. And I can see who subscribed to me. A lot of people I think have been subscribing from the shorts as well, you know.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Hmm.
I got a lot of my subscribers through my shorts.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do-da, do-da. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, mm. Big Rooster says, "Watch live now." I got to get back in there and beat them down in Rooster's stream. Hmm. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was mad I brought you in there. Listen, he can win your money and give you watch hours. Why y'all tripping? You know, he doing what y'all did. Oh, it's just that y'all didn't know nobody else could be just as good as you or better.
Yeah, because Rooster saw that how I caught on how they was doing abbreviating it. Oh, once I call on that onto that, only thing that frustrated me, I remember what you said, just hit the refresh button because he said on his end what he can see. That was the only thing that delay, and I had to keep hitting that refresh button. That was because I was had a lot of them I had beat, but I could see it in type. But he said on his end he saw them typing in first. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
man, because some of them I was beating. I mean, I had a bunch of them beat, but the refresh, I got to remember. That's the thing to remember to do. But oh, I love I told him I was coming there. I was gonna take it. I let
Mm-hmm.
him know. So, I know what's her name. 10. Now she's bad. That girl is 10. She bad.
Mm-hmm.
She can go. Her and
That
this.
her name is the Educated Natural. She is very.
Yeah.
But see, now you see, that's why I can't take you nowhere. Now, yeah, I'm gonna take you up in the live, and you gonna tell people I'm gonna take it all from you. I'm like, what?
That's
You
right.
know,
You
you don't
can
say nothing, and you knew.
let me.
You just do it.
I let him know. No, I gotta come. I come. I'm come here to make. I'm a roar like a
Okay,
lion. I'm gonna let him know.
okay, Mama, I ain't gonna bring him nowhere else with me. This is
That's
what happens.
right. I can let him know. I come to play, and I'm gonna say it and let him know. That's right.
Oh,
I'm here to disturb the peace. That's
you
right.
threw me under the bus, though.
What?
I'm
What?
just messing with you. I
No,
didn't. I really didn't care. That's
no.
the reason I told you to come, so you can be.
That's right. Shake them up. They need somebody coming in and shake them up. That's right. Shake them up. Shake them up. Oh, it was fun. But yeah, I'm
I
ready to go in
won.
there. And get, hmm,
Let me see how many times did I win. I think I won 3 times,
yeah.
and one time my mind was just so alert and sharp, Shannon. I was killing them. I couldn't even believe I was doing it. I was just,
Yeah.
you know. And then sometimes I go in there and I'll be sleepy and I'll be like, once you go, it's done. Mhm.
It's done.
Cause they did a song that I love. Remember the song by Tyrese where he say,
Sweet lady. Oh,
yeah. And they started that and I was just like, Oh my God. I knew who it was and I could not spit his name out. I put I put old cute bald head dude.
Cuba. Oh, cue ball hit. Ooh, yeah, you were gone. Yeah,
I
you
just could not say his name. If I
Tyrese
had
Gibson.
met him on the street, I'd been like, yeah, you know, I know who you are. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet lady. Yeah, that came out in '99. That was a bad song too. I remember that. That's when I really started liking Tyrese when I heard that song. That was a bad jam, Sweet Lady. Hmm.
Now you know what, I won 4 times, but one time I gave the money back. Um, I just wanted to do it. I just felt like doing it, and so it went and it doubled the next time. I think I know why I did it because
Hmm.
the last time that I had won, it
Yeah.
was double, so I got $20 instead of 10, and I just decided I'll do it this time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's and one time I almost won. I remember, and at the last millisecond, the hand went click, and it went on the next one. I was like, ah. But yeah, I do get upset sometimes when I see, and I'm like, I know I got that first, and
That's
you
right.
know, and
Yeah.
if it's real blatant, I will say something. I'm like, wait a minute, look and see if I got that, you
Yeah.
know. And sometimes he'll say, oh yeah, Miss Kim, you right. And then sometimes it'll be like, nah, so and so beat you. So
Yeah.
sometimes I don't say anything. I'm gonna tell you when I don't say something. When I pause before I
Yeah.
put it in, I don't say nothing if somebody beat me.
Yeah.
I figure that they really did, you know.
Yeah.
But if I don't pause and as soon as I hear it, I go, blah, blah, blah.
I gotta remember that.
Okay, I do it like this. Instead of saying that, if I don't pause and I go, then I have to say something. Cause you know what? Sometimes everybody makes mistakes. Cause I've seen it where I'm like, wait a minute, that person answered 2 or 3 people before them, you know,
Yeah.
and then he go, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, 10 is really good. If you get in there one time and Tigsy is feeling good, she'll show you.
Hmm.
Tigsy, no, there's a guy. I'm trying to think of his name. Oh man, how can I forget his name? I think it's Anthony Hamilton. Anthony is really good. He's good too.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, yeah. I remember him, Anthony. Yeah,
Nicole is good. Nicole is a 80s, 90s, 80s like me, 70s, 80s, 90s.
yeah,
Cause like um Rooster know me. Like I always tell her, I'm like, I'm laying in the cut, Rooster. I'm laying in the cut. And he like, oh, you waiting cause I be waiting for one of them 80s songs, you know?
yeah,
And as soon as he hit that note, I be like,
yeah.
and he said, I feel you, Miss Kim, I feel you, I feel you.
Mhm.
That's a lot of fun. You know, I'm like, keep on. But like when he has let me see. There's a young lady, I can't remember her name, but then there's also a lady named Salon Diva. When he has them on, they do 90s and 2000s, and I'm like, uh-oh. I was super busy during them years,
Yeah.
and it didn't have nothing to do with no music.
Hmm.
And so I don't know them. And I'm just like, when they come up, I don't even get near the keyboard. I'm like,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna do it. But if you put 80s or 70s, oh, I'll give you a run for your money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a fun show, and I like the way he allows people to come on, whether you have a singing voice or not. Good, let
Yeah.
you do it. And sometimes they'll throw you off because it might not be in the right tune, but if you know the lyrics, you got it.
Right.
Or if they do it in the right tune, as soon as you hear that melody,
Yeah.
you got it.
Melody.
So I'm trying to get a list together in case I decide to come up
Oh,
uh, one night because lately I haven't been coming up.
yeah. Melody.
And then let me see who else I think is mm, Dolores is pretty good with the 70s and 80s. Oh, I forgot. Um, oh, what am I trying to say? Um, it's a lady with a station that starts with the letter U,
Mhm.
and she's a lot of fun. She's good too.
Okay. you you got what? You got.
I wanted to say unambiguous, but that's not it. It's something.
Yeah. Mm. You got. When you said you, that set me off. Only You by Teddy Pendergrass. Because Jennifer, we was in the car. She said she want to hear that song. What's that song again? You got what I need. And Patrick liked it too. He was at work the other day. You got. Tell her that's Only You by Teddy Pendergrass. I told her the live version. She put it on in the car. I told that live version. Somebody said, yeah, it's the best version. How they titled. It's that 19. I got. Matter of fact, I got that DVD. Teddy Pendergrass live in '79. And he tears that song up. He even plays the drums on it too, the snare. Yeah, I'm telling you, he tears that song up. You got Only You. Oh, I just get to hear that bass and that and it's so much faster than on the studio record. The live is just faster and quicker. Just hearing it. You got. Cause I know Eddie Murphy made fun of that on his Delirious stand up.
Oh,
Yeah,
excuse me.
you. It just make you want feet clapping your hands. Just, you got. I tell Patrick I need to get a tambourine like you in church. It make you want. It just jam them feet, get to going, get that tambourine out. You got.
Tamarine is a good piece.
Yeah, that tambourine make you want to just pull out of nowhere, pull a tambourine out your back pocket, or something. Start playing. You got 11. Oh, 11:08. I guess I'll get off here. I'm starting to slow
Oh,
down.
thank you. I was trying to hold so you could get some more time, but I was getting
No,
off.
yeah, I appreciate it, but yeah, I work today too, and I need to get off of here. I gotta work on a few little things, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm tired. I was
All right, good night.
tired. I'm tired. I just I gotta finish my video. I gotta do my thumbnail for tomorrow. You got.
Yeah, I gotta come up with something. Um, I want to put up. Um,
Yeah.
but I've been enjoying getting them videos off of my phone with JoJo.
Yeah. Hello, Mama. Hey, Mama, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
Mama.
hey, Mom, this is Marley.
So I enjoyed y'all.
I was thinking about you. I don't know if you was there when I asked about you, but I hope you're doing well.
You got. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna get on off here because I can feel it. I better because I told Jennifer, y'all said one day y'all heard me fall. I fell
I was
asleep
gonna
in a
say
stream.
you be on here snoring again.
Oh, I did not fall asleep in no stream. Y'all said y'all heard me snoring and everything. Rico, all y'all just going at it on me
What?
commenting. Okay.
Okay, if it was more than one person that
Yeah.
heard you and said that, perhaps,
You may perhaps. You stop using big words. Perhaps. People love saying it. Perhaps. Perhaps.
okay, okay. The possibility of it being true
You got to use words with P in it.
is okay. It's heightened. Maybe. Okay, that's with an M.
Look, you ain't funny. Okay.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Words with M hyphenated. So she's doing okay. Okay, that's good, Mama. Yeah, yeah. I need to try to call you tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, Mama, so I can give you a call. See how you're doing. Hyphenated. Preferably, perhaps. You know what? You know what?
Wait a minute, you went to college too?
Perhaps.
You didn't get those words when you were there
Perhaps.
at North
Preferably.
Carolina A&T?
That's right. Aggie Pride. The blue and the gold marching machine. The blue and gold marching machine.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you go and ponder that.
I ain't pondering nothing. Ponder. Perhaps. Preferably. Perceptive. I don't know.
Well, preferably, you don't want to be told that you were asleep.
Your tongue get twisted. I bet you ain't got no more P words now. Now, see, you done ran out.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle.
No, that don't count. Anybody know Peter Piper picked a peck around.
See. Oh man, good night.
Bye. Get off there. I ain't holding up people.
Thank you. You hold me up.
You ain't. No, I ain't.
You know what? Don't play with me. Don't
No.
play with me. You be on here by yourself. I'm the reporter. And remember that.
I'm tired. Look.
Have a good one. Good night.
Bye. All right, everybody. All right. So I want to thank my mom coming in. Miss Kim's Bling Bar, Marlene motivates. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. All right, Mommy, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. So I love you, Mama. So everybody, I appreciate everybody coming in. So until next time, next week, hopefully, God willing, show at 7:00. So until next time, I'm sure Shannon. I'm gonna get up on out of here because I'm really tired. All right, everybody. Good night. All right, Mama. Good night. Let me see. Let me click off.